Asabe ma won kwaso Yesu Kristo won kwaso Uzubiri won kwaso Kantanka won kwaso Osiade ya won kwaso Anafura nyamiye won kwaso Wanuma samuso na mejine Asafu kofi won kwaso Asafu abetem won kwaso Asafu dai won kwaso wate Imanu abedu kofi won kwaso Benchiri buwe wanuma samuso na mejine Emiri kisi ayetimi ndono Eni onya gogo Yesu Kristo won kwaso samfura wanya bone wanuma samso na mejine kanta kranchi nyanko pone wo ya azu wa bemu na bene wa okada che mo anyado wa biafo ma son to me bi ani suru anasa sisu eni nyanko bombe di esiene wonderful to dem bemu nyanko pone wo arida na me kisi ayetimi ndoro
Mema wakwaba oba Ahintasem TV so mesra wo se wadwan ni program na Yankopon ejira wo se watimi adwan ne mesra wo se wo so a na wa share video no amame mo amaba so no nyina no mechia mu nyina good evening, good afternoon, good morning depending on location a wo mechia wo mesra wo se waba so a na wa share video no amame no like video no so amame enen komodie bebre no a ewo ho a me ne wo ba bedi enkomo na yenkomodie no so ni besua de sua de bebre den ewo mu maka no bebre se social media so ayo yi ewiase ewiase from ayewo a kire se enema bi a ekoso ewo ho no no ye nyina ye de bi adesuade na kire se afa enema bi de abo kotodwe mu nti no ensem bi a ekoso ewo social media no so no esi nyina yetimi esuade den ewo mu wo abaso bia no mechia Yankopon ye den nhira wo se o hwame efri South Africa yes Yankopon nhira wo ewo kosa kwa no so ene de se na de kan me bie phone line no so atum na wo so abadwuma de no so aba be kire wadwene Councillor Lutrot aba be den komo bi obeka nsem bebrebi abebusa questions bebre enenei obusa asiama questions bebre ena afeso so awade a enei Agradaa ene esiama den ewade ye no Councillor Lutrot ebusa questions bi ewom type of awade ben ene nei omutimi den ewade ye ena afeso so Pastor Erica Agradaa ni jaye no type of awade ben so ene nei Agradaa ne Pastor Eric edikan ewade ye ena awade no omu jaye no kura so no enei de esa Agradaa ye wotimi aye anase enei kire se wotimi enye den enye ye enkomodie de bebre no a den ewo ho no ma ebo videos bi de akire na afeso so yakọ ensem bi a Agradaa eso ebekan de kire ne spiritual father Archbishop Bani dancing say dansu yebekọ so na yakodi enkomo bi den ewo eho so mesere se o so a na wa share video no de am no like video no so de am mo ma so no nyina mechia mo nyina mesere se o so afansa ebo like no na efma me na invite amanfo say aba me ba life achepa na manfo bebre na ebusa da be na ba life ni ade ene yaba ye ba bedi enkomo die bebre no a den ewo ho na Councillor Lutrot ensem no okekan no mesra so benya abotre no agina so odo aba video no so amenko ba bia agina so na eti Councillor Lutrot ensem no a oka no Councillor Lutrot eka asem bi omu a mienu oka nsem mienu wom ono ena mebusa questions wo ho na magina so de abie phone line atom na oba be kire wadwene wo ho first one no ade a enipa bebre no a agina so de wade ende ye behwe se saade no ade pa se oye oba ana oye bema obegina saade no so na odi uti akwa awade mu cause amanfo bebre taye because of wenti bema ibe wade no because of wenti oba no be wade no ye behwe se saade no kura ye ana se enye se oba na bema ebehwe na ode akwa wade ntimesero se o so a na wa share video no like e de amame mo aba so amachire madwen kira draw comment ni nyina mechia mu nyina good evening, good morning, good afternoon depending on your location meba fa wonder boy nyumwe den ejeje woni mesero se oba so akire na obehwe video no a baby a wonder boy enyomro mesro se obe forward no na odi akwanimu na wakotie eye program no ankasa na ya na manfo bibirita complain ena enyomno but mesro se ya de nyomno ejeje tata da je se dey invite am for mo badwumadie no so enti mesro mo mfa nyomwe ejeje moni na mo ntwa mesima me ba sesi ai na de nkomatwetwe no abaye hye so
onyame ya nyina to kwa ne betina eito be nyina tuodi ebe ya kwasi asemana ana suso Peja onyame ba mo emedi peja onyame ba mo emedi onyame se shane na me awuli mara pira matundi to mesira ubesira edomi ya wadome e atichina sasi so biazo atichira no sura wase shane no me wodi ni da matundi to mesira ubesira edomi ya wadome Atinti sanjabla ni atende sansama wonyame odefo ni aburugu so kinshima fuma eduro akoso bi brade wanda bibi basi ofia sajanku mota sidia woni baba luku obi abebere okonkon sani bi aso bebere kanka me bi aso bebere ojuja ni panenti ho ukwati bi kwa uno so samba na fwa bebu samba bere ali baba di ado me ka ne oba me fambo owo pa ne oba me saye amane fa ne oba me ni wase odai mi nyanko boti asidi me say da abraba me say do me say da ene am beja
already slow
fucking come won't sem edia chira masai lesunya metiasi misuro kra sube she fucking come won't sem edia chira masai lesunya metiasi misuro ekodebia nani bi
mesra se o so a video ndi amame me ba sisi na ye de nkomatwetwe no ayede ahyehye so nti wadaroma o so a na odonsa abo like no so amame na wa share video no I invite amanfo e de amame se social media platform bia o join Facebook o honom na group bia kire se o join bia no share video no na e invite amanfo e fa ko groups ma me ba sisi e gina so menko bia wadaroma nkomatwetwe de ebi wo ho se dem di kan e ka kire me ba sisi e
kasa eni bi we kasa chemio na mi uni pakra kasa ubedehu abia mi pese mi yana ma brabomo eni bi mi kasa se menye eni bi su kasa se minyai ekwa bia mi pese mi tuno ma brabomo eni bi mi kasa se menko eni bi su kasa se minyai adia ya me se ebia na kofa bremi ebisane di saneba o konkrosa o kasa chramia dadi Yesu mameti uniye yedede kasyepa je ademia obidia yemi zenie sa fashimi esimiti mana me abodam seke zenie yasia yedi amani ba oni wani kwa mani bia obidi me nafso mi bese mi eni bi ba mani rose swafana fufra what's me fa from me soda asemo mi bese mi eni bi ba mani rose swasika na ni adia washia che wanene ba hey Neso ni bi kasa se minye eni fufra bi su kasa se minye eno na tuma dwindwi ebiana kofa bremi ebi sana di sana ba Oh, go cross out Casamia, Mr. Mamity Unie, Eradine Mira for Quadia, or no Quana many than is so. Said your bunny rono, Sana make it a brave radie, Eda many Suro, Mammy Timmy, Sassy Dawate, Miss What you could on never Fabia, what preso, as a cheap of people.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. Biano, mechia eye obi biara. Me ma me mo baso nyina no. Mechia mo munya ma ene munya me ma mo this particular video platform so nyina no. Mechia eye mu nyina Nyankopon enye de enhyira mo. Na onye makoma so ade enye de emfa emma mo. Eye na wiki ekọ eye awieye. Nyankopon enye mu nyina makoma so ade enye de emfa emma mo. Nyankopon hyira mo pa se motimi abedwane ya. This particular Ahintasem TV ne babedi enkomo said mdi kan kai enkomo twetwe de ebi ewo honom Councillor Lutrot ababontre ababedi enkomo anaso be video akansem bi e afa ene Agradaa ene ne kuru pastoric omawade ya omuja agina so e de enkomo esoso e afa Agradaa kuru ye ene esiama awade ya omo de omo ewade ye na ne nkomo twetwe ne mu no na obusa questions bebre ewo mu efa Agradaa ne pastoric awade na omo de omo ejaye no se ene agyapade echebi atimi abaso ana asa agyapade echebi entimi emma so the type of awade a se pastoric ene Agradaa awade ye and Agradaa current awade ye wo mu which type of awade mpo ene awade ye na sofo no a obesira so no onim awade a Agradaa ene esiama ewade o mane tiase ansa na oba behira so na Agradaa eka sembi after say one esiama awade 25th of November no the 26th na Sunday chres ene na watch pepepe na chres Agradaa ene esiama omu etimi den ewade na Sunday no Agradaa ekogina so dem o dance no o kan ye ensembi ewo ne na asem no esiama kura kan the same thing ono ena Councillor Lutrot edi nkomo den de fa ho na saasem no Councillor Lutrot kan ye no ana Agradaa kan ye no ena me no mie no ye be kire ya adwene den ewo ho ntibesra wo se Councillor Lutrot video no nya botre na odi gina so na ye den etie no o kansem bebre no a adesuade ene ye mema yi ene ye mai ye hwe eniyema bi so ana etimi gina bibi so de kwa awade behwe se saade no a enei ebinom timi gina so de komuti ekowura awade mu no ana se den enye into this particular video no adesuade bebre no a den ewo mu Agradaa kansem bi de fa the spiritual father de wose what disowning no Archbishop Benny dancing ho na yebeko onumu soso ne akohe text message bi a Agradaa papa no send ye edi ebegu ni phone so ene date bi obese no ade nyina ene kire sensem bebre no na begu ya pono so yebekom ni akohe se sansem no Agradaa kan ye no no kure ena asem no kura na hemfa mpo ena no kure no den ehye ensem bebre no ene free Agradaa be video kan ye no ensem bebre no na begu Ahintasem TV pono so ene bebie ne nyina mu den de akire uti mesero se owo so a fa wonsa ebo like na so ma me wadawro ma mesero se owo so a like video no na efama me ye pa se de be video no ebetimi akwa akire na wososo anu ahye de amame ma wura mfi se obetimi akire wadwene both live comment section wonom ana se ewo message section wonom na nka se betimi aka de am ho nyina so betimi akire wadwene de amame enti yense ho no yenko na ene yenko tie ensemo a Councillor Lutrot de ababetudwa after se betudwa se Agradaa ene pastoric ejai ena afiso Agradaa kro ya ene esiama ne junior pastor esoso etimi awade no ono ho nkomo ene ne Councillor Lutrot ababedi ne nkomo de bebre no a borofo mu ena kire se oye den okan no entie no ne nsem de mesere so nya abotre pa ne gina so na etie efrisem no besua de bebrebe ewo ne nsem ne mu a ye nyina nei ye betimi afabi de abo ekotodwom se me de kan ka cho se this particular platform no ewo ho se nyina de besuasua de ko social media no ye wo so no eye wiase foforo a trese esu ene eban bebre no a ene koso ewo social media no so enti enei de papa wo mu no ne akire na de oboni wo mu no so ne akire na me ne wo nyina no kire se papa na ewo mu no yafa na se adakọ ya brabom se de be betimi aboaye ewo ya wade mi ase trama brabom ya dwuma mu ya na mo tuo nyina mu ebetimi aboaye na de enye no so no ye yi e de free ya wade mu ya dwuma mu ya brabom ya yankofo mu ye bibia mu esu ene ban bi wo social media no so a enya kire se ye hwa e manifeste ewo me no mienu ya brabom no ne ye yi e de free ya brabom ti yenkoi yenkotie eye cancer lutrot ensem no de abetudwa no
or the spiritual father of Agradaa. According to her, the Archbishop Danso has made a statement, and the statement was disrespecting the word of your father will kill you quicker than you can imagine. Disrespecting the words of your father will kill you quicker than you can imagine. I've heard Osofu Kumchacha coming to explain a lot of reasons why Esiama is wicked, is a traitor, so that this thing that the two of them are doing is not worth it. Now, I have tried for 2 days to get details. So I hear Esiama has just one child who is 9 years. I hear that Esiama is a fashion designer with workers. And the ex-husband of Mama Pat, Eric, who was formerly married, Pastor Eric, who was formerly married to Agradaa, is the one sitting with a junior pastor who was in the wife's church. The issue here is, I have tried to ask those who are close and nobody seems to have an answer. That what type of marriage were the two of them practicing? Was it a fiawadie, quartawadie, or what? Because based on that, then the number of months that Agradaa and the husband's marriage occurred, going to marry again in the law court, the time is not yet up, because by law, the divorce certificate gives you right to enter into the system after a year legally.
Councillor Lutrot, my mention my ha na memwa ewaha. Was for the past basic 2 days after 7 told you say Agradaa and yes, Siama awadeno. Or more ben a year Agradaa no try say a year ubenya answers to a year question here ubu say a year Agradaa and Pastor Eric. Awadia ben ena omo ewade a which type of a awade no mo wade ye e fia wade ana se e court awade nenso so untimi enya e answer bia na o kan sembi sisi ayi se court awade na Agradaa ewade ya enka untimi enwade cause court no ema wo kwan ema wutimi sa awade biem after 1 year enti ono no e kire wo se e Agradaa ene Pastor Eric eyoma wade no mo wade ye no enye court wade ena enei omo ekọ wade ye na emumu eye efia wade ena omo ekọ wade ye enti no kire se Pastor Eric awade ene eye Agradaa wade no ankomre mu eti se eye esiama de yesu no the same thing enya de se be komre mu makasa asem we se Agradaa 7 producer onyimi isa se ni obakwa kwatra so tuom aye frakadam abu nipa faso anya sika na obeka be mo ne no awade for so many years asi eye abontene na obekwa akofa eye asiama ene no akomra mu adase kotu se eye AMA akosensan ade eye omawade akoshe mbrase onye so what ase enti one pastoric awade no se komremu a nanka Agradaa ntimi nware less than 6 months a otimi divorce so eye pastoric ono no kire se sa awade no na enimremu the same thing as one eye asiam awade me madwe nkyiremu no menye sure se eye den ebetimi akomremu cause Agradaa 720 asema kano onyimi sa onye fanfusa onye fusa so what ase cause asiam de kian ne ken so what ase if say one asiama ewia obe sacrifice no na Agradaa ewade asiama on condition enene obehu sa condition no Agradaa na nkasa kan asiama so ekan adano ana omoda ase no enene week no omwade ne Sunday no na omoda ase asiama di kan sa asem no Agradaa so kan sa asem no enti based on that condition na Agradaa gina so eti ase ewade asiama no nya de se sa wade na Agradaa betam se nei ode kokoto se ode ko AMO e de akwa hemfa e de omawade na kwose mbrase a onim se kia ne ke obetimi a sacrifice eye asiama na mikohu eye video bi e wa ha hwade wa ha na efa eye den efa emame se sade we kura etimi eye den esi yabusua hwe video ne fa mame. Adum nshira enti adum enti ohemfa na ye nhunu wei eye mre bia etwam a na eye Pastor Eric edi ne birthday she eye abusua de wi ana omu esi etie ma mentra na menka no krowei emfa nkere eye Agradaa se the type of eye anigi a unya no sade no ene the type of eye ahonho ne de wi a ositem yeso se Agradaa ebenya sa anigi ne biem hwe anigi we hwe Agradaa ba Cindy ena na ejina Pastor Eric enchen no ena ne ba adum hwiranie na boy no ejina honom ne manyina atwa ne ho ahia cake ekuta Pastor Eric a chese ne picture ne ade nyina etimi eye den ebo eye animu na se enei Agradaa etima to sane ma we nyina ato atwene na waka papa we ede no asi abontena ede ena kire se Agradaa ene asiam awade no Agradaa betam e de akwose mrase se one Pastor Eric awade we kura no a one ne wo mma no de one ne wo mma no kura no ankomremu ankwose mrase ko se de cancer trot kan no se kwose mrase anka Agradaa ntimi nwale less than 6 months one ne kura divorce cause emra na ma 1 year after 1 year chi e na abetimi ayeden awade nti ono kire wo se omat Agradaa tima wade de na chess mean say ankomremu se wate ase hent se Agradaa to anigi we nyina e de ato agu hwe anigi we nyina Agradaa gie ebusia de hwe video no
Okay.
Abusia enti won se sai anigi we nyina se eye Agradaa atimi ato sai anigi we nyina e de agu na maka papa we asi abontana there is no way a kire se dakro Agradaa entimi en sacrifice asiama upon we nyina chi very beautiful eye abusia pa family pa na kire se odo ewo ho a emma eden owum nkora ne bi won mo ye Pastor Eric mma betima confirm me bi ba akora de akere wa Cindy ni de oba ne de ono ne de na watima kapapo yes abontran na asiama de na timi se oye nkyene kora wa yedam tie nkoso ni ntie eye cancer lutot ensem no.
So I don't know whether it was because he had the name Sanko. You see, and Walibio. where their marriage, no matter what they fear what they. Ever since they came to social media with this marriage thing, all I saw was me could not be fear, and the fear was Agrada's house. So Pastor Eric has been married to Agradaa, practicing the fetish then, and was living with Agradaa in Agrada's house. Is that what it is? So is it like after the divorce, Agradaa has sacked Pastor Eric? Is that a story? Because we are looking at the validation of women in marriage and follow the conversation. Efiashua's first marriage with Abrokwa was in her house, and when it didn't work, sacked Abrokwa out of the house. Mama Pat Agradaa was married to Pastor Eric. In those times, he was doing a shigagari, whatever it is. We realized that the marriage didn't work, and Agradaa is still in that same nice house, very nice house with all the cars, and Pastor Eric is gone. So the validation of the woman Efia will be talking about, that they have power to own what they own. There comes where right now, after all their powers, they accommodate the men in their homes. As they don't want them anymore, they discharge them out of their house. So a house is created by the man, and a home is made out of the house by the woman who is married. But in this case, I am still asking, what type of marriage were they in? Was it traditional marriage? If it was, then it's gone. If it was a legal marriage, was the property where Agradaa lives, was it part of the alimony after the divorce? Have they gone to that target? Is Agradaa holding a certificate of divorce, which gives her license to marry again? The law in Ghana, which is what we believe in the exchanging of vows between the two of them they were practicing, in the presence of the minister, I saw the marriage being contracted either in the sitting room of Agradaa, I don't know, but that's what I saw per the videos I've seen. I can't play all videos. And I saw a minister of God in full clerical helping them to exchange vows. I've not seen them signing a certificate, and I don't want to see to believe they are married. But if the minister of God really went into Agrada's house to go and assist them to exchange vows in her sitting room, to his church's register, because I'm yet to believe that Agrada's 2 years of marriage has been gazetted to receive marriage in her church. Mind you, for you to be able to officiate marriage, it's not because you are a pastor in Ghana. For you to be able to officiate marriage, you need to be gazetted by the state. Your premises must be licensed. Fire service, AMA, TMA, KMA, you go through a lot of rudiments. Rules. Then your church is licensed. To the extent that a church 100 meters away that is not licensed can use your place as a center for marriage. Anytime a marriage is contracted in the house and you see a judge asking a registrar to carry the marriage register to the homes of people, by law, I am still studying that particular document that is illegal. Garden weddings are illegal. Hotel weddings are illegal. Beach weddings are illegal. Because the law under the Cap 127 says the marriage must be contracted by a licensed gazetted man. The premises must be licensed like a church. No hotel has been licensed for marriages. No beach in Ghana has been licensed for marriage. No event center has been licensed for marriage. No park has been licensed for marriage in Ghana. Not to talk of a home. Because you see, if you want to marry, register carefully. The venue where you married is on the register. The time when they were signing must be on the register. The minister in charge, who has been gazetted, who has been given the value books, must sign and stamp.
Councillor Lutwot, me sure say eye Agradaa wadia one esiama ewade ye. Me sure say ehodu eye marriage eye certificate. To me no, me madwe nchire mu no, me sure say awade no ehodu eye marriage certificate. Into all these questions now you are putting out there no. Questions I'm sure say ubenya answers to all these questions cause maka say Agradaa edu sana mono na Agradaa awade no kura owade ye no na efa bi baabi no de titiye eduru ha o de mebie keys ni nyina na me de akyerɛkyerɛ o mekomu ho na me ne adi ho nkomo but me sure say Agradaa awade no owade ye no enei Agradaa ewo marriage certificate a kyerɛ say emra agyawade no den ade atum whether say asode no se sofo na obeshira so no ene de ma no said you I am not sure or no me madwen kyeremu I'm not sure say Agradaa na esiama wade no ehodu any certificate be but say yen shekawa yen say and enei reasons bi kura ba enei wasem be video bi na me kyerɛ say Agradaa ehye esiama ekawa no won nsa benkum yesi Agradaa wo reason tia ode sade no ene ntia efifiri akiri eba ebia beto Ahintasem TV opon so say sa kawa no a Agradaa de hye esiama nsanifa no o ne reason tia o yesa na emrepa mu no nipa beti ase to de yenko enim de ntie Councillor Lutot ensem no enche bi obeka asem bi amene obedi nkomonya abotre na gina so na eti nensem mesre se onya like video da roba no like video no ede ama mesre se maya de ma baso yakopon hira mo but like no e wo form enti wo so afansa bo like no so ma yentie no.
So these questions, the man of God that
okay, let me ask this question eso ha kyerabadwen kyere na e wo ho na efama me ugidi se Agradaa ene esiam awade no ekomram anase enkwamram Agradaa hodu ene certificate marriage certificate a e hye aban Agradaa na esiam awade no e hye aban emramu anase ni aban emramu se na wadwene eye wo ho kyerabadwen wo ho na efa de emame
came to officiate the marriage between Agradaa and the junior pastor. Was it fully us? Or they did the right thing and were giving us camera tricks? Because he's a big man. Whether he was paid to do it, I have no problem with that. Because it was a service he was rendering. When you go to TMA, you go to AMA, you go to KMA, wherever you go, you pay. So when a pastor charges you to officiate your marriage, I'm not against it. It's a service they are rendering. No, I'm not against that. But I'm against when a pastor can leave his house and go to the house of another woman or man to go and sign marriage certificates for them and exchange vows. It limits your power of gazettation because your gazette cannot operate outside the licensed premises. That's why I'm saying that it could be that what we saw on social media was just something for the cameras. But they could have gone to court, declared a 21 days ban, and if they declared it, unless the marriage between Agradaa and Pastor Eric was not a legal marriage. Because if it was a legal marriage, the declaration, the 21 days with declaration, could have been fought. Because Agradaa declaring that she's single is within 6 months. And it's unfortunate that immediately she declared she was single, according to herself. When immediately she declared she was single, then the junior pastor had boldness to come and propose to her. And in a previous conversation, the husband was not comfortable with the junior pastor's relationship with the wife, saying the junior pastor was interested in the wife.
Kansalo tot e kansem bi na de mesumi enim eye den enie se one oba ananse one bema ehia na mo wade na mo yamadwesem bo wade na muto na mon e de awade no ko eye mremu na omu place eye letter for 21 days na after 21 days no sawade ne timi ekọ emremu na se sofu no a oba be shira eye awade no so no o lance se se otimi hia wo otimi shira eye awade so na sa eye sofu no ewo eye certificate obetimi issue e de amamo a it doesn't matter baby amobe wade se what I say de miminim se awade no nya komremu na se emra no issue 21 days no notice na after 21 days no se emra no mamu go ahead se mutimi eye den e wade na se sofu na obeshira wade no so no emra no aman eye certificate otimi issue e de ma eye awade for dia na venue na amekọ wade no is lances dia me no to me no dia menye sure se eye ade bia entimi nye den ensie but Agradaa efi honom ne dia Agradaa premises no wade no is not lances under eye marriage eye you know say otimi eye yi odo say wo efia wade Agradaa de ne de efia wade o just pa say o share ring sema ring ne bi keke na ring no de share ne kwa na e reason tia ebi ono no ode ye sign de pamu ne nyina be ye den ebe pie e na sofo no be shira so ne de ono no e ne sika e na waje so what you see menya sure say sofo no issue any certificate bia e wo eye awade no ono no etua ne ka awade no mu nsansem bebre no a ene me no be kom ne di ho nkomo so what you say say me de kan ensem bebre fifira awade na chi eye den eba a edumere bi kura na Agradaa ye 102 bi circumcises bi ne ade bi ene mehwe ne nyina e de egu ha e de amamo so what you say ntinya botre na ejina video no so na etie.
Nobody can stop Agradaa from marrying anything she wants to marry. But the right to discuss what she has done, that has gone into books. It's a lesson that we want to learn from. Because the junior pastor has been there, according to Agradaa, 2 years as a junior pastor. The husband, we all know from the beginning, was with Agradaa supporting her to when she bought the church. And Agradaa made it clear to her that she bought the church because of the husband. And the husband was following some other senior pastors and refused to do the church that she bought with her money.
Enya no kre me ma dwenkyerem no cancel tot enya no kre ono ne de Agradaa e de be pray or de be pay public sympathy se enei oto asore no e de ma ne kunu ena ne kunu empese obeya asore no ono nti na sia ma abebo na de den se de ebeya a oti ho abitime wi o se de enei e bia you believe se eyesa asem na Agradaa kan no eye no kre but meme no to me no ma dwenkyerem enya no kre Agradaa to asore de ma ono ankasa ho and Agradaa ejai sika gade because of say na usuru say yebe no based on sika gade nsensem bia na eba and Agradaa ne to asore de ma no say ojai sika gade no a na waba beye so what you say ɛna ne kuro no so ne sɛ no me yire yi sachira ye wo sachira yi enya wie peye enti for Agradaa to lead a church Agradaa go into any entity bia in eye nyamesumu yemfa Agradaa nwura entity bia even Agradaa so bokra ye boy ye kra na question mark e wo ho na Agradaa e babeli di asore na ne kunu abegina na chi no cause Agradaa na nya na adwe se obeja asore di amane kunu ayo if say na Agradaa se oto asore de mani kunu a time wa na yeso wa kumunu mu no na yesen ko handa asore de mani kunu na eni kwan so no gya ya komadwuma ansa na obobebie asore na no se de kure pa se Agrasco ese asore no se oto de mani kunu Pastor Erica enka wonya ya komadwuma ansa na obesiesie mu abebie what you say into automa na nko hand over edema no time one or ya akomadwuma no so what you say but Agradaa will never leave a church for Pastor Eric say onye no Agradaa no entina eye akire megidi say omunsem ni nyina ho na ehya ase eye den efiri no cause Pastor Eric no say wa wonya medwuma ni mu ache still na akura no onyambe ye fully pastor ebia obetima ye still no kura no o hye ne senior pastor ase a ogusu a oje ntitiye na yire no na enei osu agya akomadwuma emritie bi mu yabo wasu wie no a ose obeye asode obeye lidi asode na me ye junior pastor se meye den yo da bi ontwe timigiri se omo nsensem na hyasere nyina no eye den efiri ho nti tumi ne de Agradaa never bought the church for ebia ne kunu and also onye na asiama na de oboa ono de oka ne keke to win a public sympathy ebi ni say ne ebia o waje di sesa asam ne no kore to me ne de oboa oka ne keke yes anete.
So if they went to sign in court and they declared 21 days, then maybe Eric and Agrada's marriage was a traditional marriage. There was nothing they were supposed to share. It means that Eric was married to Agradaa and Agradaa made all the work for herself. This is where Schwarenegger's validation comes into the scene. So they control what time is it. You don't control what time is it. It is they who have married you and they can sack you anytime. Because in a conversation, Agradaa says the husband has tamed her down. She's no more going to insult on Facebook, she's no more going to do all those things she does again. But she was married and was doing what she was doing. So the previous Pastor Eric, who was a husband, who was she submitting to? How difficult is it to control, manage a woman who you are living in a house as a husband?
There is nowhere a siyama betumi a control a Agradaa, and 100% I am sure say it's not because of a siyamanti enene Agradaa say only the term of social media biom and say abeye fully confirm say because of court issues inti ena Agradaa I say wa calm down say ne only the term a siyama can never ever in his life control Agradaa as long as a siyama live under Agradaa's roof. Say a siyama awade Agradaa eda sote Agradaa fie eti Agradaa kamu like be ontua onto aduane ontoya wotabe entua hwea. There is nowhere a siyama betimi a control Agradaa. Said you di kan eka ye no ode afia Schwarenegger de be ye mfato ho no so what ase o wade wo de wo betra ne fie oyusu wa edu a certain point bi ohun semfaso na nyi so a no sacrifice no apamo into those awade na nyina no there is nowhere sa awade na betimi go into eye emramu na awade na be hold any certificate a ebia awade gya ye ba eye law no betimi abamu na ebetimi abeka asembum into asiama there is nowhere ene because of asiama ntina Agradaa akame down. And this is not the first time one Agradaa eye de oye. So what you say Agradaa ekas wajaya komadwuma se obebele lo oso nkontokwa biem. But Agradaa be ye worse a chain. Okoye ba ya che no a okoda achoko momos be 2 months by or buy the same thing obele lo oso nko biem osabe ye worse. This is the third time one Agradaa can we into no e ma no enyo wanwa ene yesese afidie chi abo ne sunko ene afidie bi ya chi abo akura last stop no afidie ne da ho no mo a ene ni nan akotintimu a ache no enti akura ne sun na sesa so what as enti akura ne sun ne sesa ensem bi se ya no obeka but ye no se yete ya idie enya de se sa eye akura last stop esuwe ebetimi ayiye sa afidie we de ntimi nchiye enti ebia counselor wono so no yenko yenim ne enti no.
When a woman is the one paying the bills, how difficult is it to tame her down and move with her as a wife? So then Eric becomes the wife. I'm driving to a lesson. Now, Agradaa makes it clear that she's rich. She knows what time is it. The marriage between Agradaa and Eric went down the drain, and she said she was single. Marrying the junior pastor in the Thanksgiving service of Agradaa, Agradaa says this guy has been faithful to her in the ministry. And because of his faithfulness for 2 years, this guy deserved to be compensated with this marriage. That is a good thing.
Aha, and I'm a question no. Eye den e wo no. We enemy question a edikan. Enti I am also asking eye counselor Lutot or say a good thing. Agradaa ese esiama aboa na asole for 2 years enti no. Or wade esiama ede sawade na compensate esiama enti. Me busa counselor Lutot say is marriage a good tool to be used as compensation? Marriage is a good tool and you betimi use say obi ayade ama until they compensate ni pakro. And which is to me no wrong. Say Agradaa and Agradaa kan esiama di kan say obetimi akofie bi mu akwaya akwa akosom awie e de anya adepa. Enti esiama na pese o kire se eyesom wo kosom ye enene ye de awade no akonya awade pa. The same thing Agradaa so ye den e kan ya cancel Lutot e kan se Agradaa e pese o compensate eye esiama na oye bibi e de hye no eye animonyam na oye bibi e de ma no efiri se esiama aboa no ewo eye na asode mu a ye mfa awade enye compensation too emfa ma obi. To me, which is wrong. Enti me busa counselor Lutot say na wuti we na eye oyere adwuma oye na obi aba adwuma ni mu abeboa oyere ama adwuma no efiri class 1 akwa akoduru eye bia class 4 ene first no na mutimi ye 6 of even bia be 20,000 ene mutimi ye 6 yemfa say e bia be say 400,000 500,000 asike soso ne ade na oyeresi because of emwo nipa kro no abeboa no nti no eneyi opese owade nipa kro no na ode fa ne se ode ye ode de nipa kro na se a na oka wo be ma no si abontre ejao ekwo de se nipa kro na. Is it right? So ta senti se esi Agradaa gina ade we so say or the awade compensate esiama, which is wrong. Say Agradaa person compensate esiama or whatever bebre hono mu a obetimi aye dia compensate esiama e woni ministry a waba bebo ne mu but enya awade. Say even kura no say na Agradaa nware emfa ne say Agradaa enware e kura no e na wogina saade no so e de kware esiama kura na tumi no is wrong. Cause instead the ministry no ekɔ from one awade no eni nyina so bia. Se uko jina sa ade no so na Agradaa de kɔwade na ebeduru baabi na the ministry is no da. It means Agradaa any do bia de ma siamo, but because of ministry nti na Agradaa person or you be compensate siama sa Agradaa say siama pamade nti ko betime bie ultramodern shop bi kura de ama no apenne emfidia abeba chese de pamade ne ade ye jorome ne ade de agum de ama no apefie keto bi apeka bi den de ama no de compensate ne se menua waboa me ma so de be se mfi menuni one wagina machi ama so na bedum pempen so sei into the jiwe na me dey show ni monyam. It's very nice and you good, but for Agradaa to accept a siama proposal say obewade no na ode awade na compensating based on that there is totally wrong. Can salute it and you're right and you're wrong. E yesu by papa say ye nipa bi ye encourage amanfo say yesu baba panti no omo enye, which is wrong. No, so what you say entini say esiama no obi a oye badwem ba seven previous man no esisum na so oye badwem ba. That even statement no kora no say wodwene ho ehunu say when the church is no more and I say obi a owo animu chen wono no siema no owo ngosra chen wono no siema ko say siema ni ngosra bia e onyamedwuma mu eba Agradaa abrabo mu a Agradaa be sacrifice no cause Agradaa hunu say abra no yesika gade no na ne kunu Pastor Eric e na bo na chi dom according to na Agradaa ne say okobu amanfo de sika gu fie aso mimu e de ba ne kunu de tuo hye ne botom tra ho na okan enku enti sa time no na Pastor Eric was supportive to Agradaa no onu nti na obe maintain no, but ene wo se na aso de no onye supportive mani biem enti so sacrifice no enti a time is coming and it soon aben mretia bi mu e ba ebeduru ba bi no se oyan obi mu a obe sacrifice o Agradaa person kire wo siama ne say without the church no wo no unyo obia emfama no. So what you say enti counselor yanko wonim what you say yanko no.
It makes sense. A lot of people have served and they have never been compensated. But could it have been that a siama who has not married before, according to Agradaa, a siama has one child. A siama is a designer who sews and has workers. And a siama is being paid 2,000 Ghana cedis every month in the church. The sustenance of the marriage is not my worry. But the immediate elevation of a junior pastor to marry the senior pastor so they can run the ministry is my worry. Honestly. As I said, Nana Agradaa has the right to marry anything she wants, and under the law, she can go to the law court to marry anybody she wants to marry, even the person, as long as the person is above 18. So when a siama she is younger, 40, and Agradaa is older than the siama. Yes, that one is on record. A siama has one child, Agradaa has more than one child. A siama is not financially sound if you are doing comparison between siama and Agradaa per what she says. A siama is a designer who sews dresses and has a shop. But Agradaa has never posted a siama shop before. But pays a siama 2,000 Ghana cedis.
Agradaa never shows a siama shop before. No, say a siama any shop be all those Agradaa can no. There and no cre. A siama shop on the menyesho say nay or a ultra modern machine be one more. Yeah, de epama de, but ebe kaka kaya ibi. ena isiwo ye ya de ye me ya sure say bi obeye o ya de ye but onye obi o ye fashion designer ye fashion designer ho ena ye obi o ya de ye wo ho se what ase ye wo tailor ni wo ho ena ye fashion designer wo ho so what ase tailor ni de ena ye bibi obetima pempam de amount but fashion designer so what ase obi o de na adwene trance a create atade bi ato omo se atade we de damu sonko e bi kura in your lifetime no kura ho bi da so what ase but ese ma de na dem ye sure say keka ne bi so what ase time na tetefo no fa machine so omo kon no bi no oto ase ate atale no be na wa no so ye ntwa ho na ye mmɔ ho na be ne mfirim ne ade ne ye mmɔ nye ne ye skin ne ade e bi asa bi no ye
and they are married now as Mr. and Mrs. And an officiating minister in his clerical went to their home to officiate it. If it was not that they have finished what they are supposed to do in the law court, an officiating minister just came to do for the cameras, then the man has been fooled. The servant of God has been fooled. They have fooled the servant of God. They have made a fool out of Nyaminipa. But my worry here is
Nyaminipa ne de obian fuli no ono ana afuli eye ono ankasa ho cause ono no onim dada e no beye ye nti ono de obian fuli no ono ankasa e na afuli ono ankasa ho e wo ho
Esiama who has immediately become prophet, reverend, apostle, angel all of a sudden after marriage. Where is Esiama carrying Agradaa to? Because according to Esiama, the whole family is disturbed, is left with him that he has not married yet. So everybody is asking, when are you getting married? Esiama yana worry. 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 Yana worry. And while they are doing Esiama Yanawari, Esiama has 9-year-old child, and it is on record. Say according to Esiama Sheni ye papa.
now mame enka eye asemwe ewo eye hase me ameti hei me eye Agradaa ene eye Esiama awade me ameti hei mintia eye o mawade se Agradaa be wade Esiama o se on wade no enye masem but makane in so many occasions say social media na wo honom no eye ewiase foforo aye wo so esu ene ban a ewo social media no so enam se nipa adwene nyina enye peniti no obi betimi ahunu se ene ye bi anase su bia e manifest no ho ewo social media no so eya de papa en maka kire se Agradaa ye obi a owo eye omomudi nachi ni followers ewo ho enti se nipa saa no se oya ade bi na ade na oye no enipa bebre no a ebetimi apeke saade no e de akọ mabrabom a ebinum betimi agina so akoye the same thing no a ebi enipa no ope na asem no eye bi no saasem ya eye kansalu tot kan eye ade Agradaa kan saade no a Agradaa agina so ese wode eye Esiama no enya ade eye ade papa enti ye yusu Agradaa as a tool na ye nyina ye de asuade e wo ha. It doesn't mean say ebia over platforms so na akoba bia na otisi ye bo Agradaa din a ono nkire say bia obi tan Agradaa but omo na de onya de asem na ba social media so far as abeda social media na pe de ono na kan de e begina de ono na kan so na ye de atu nipa fo na ye de asuade e wo ho cause ye nyusu awade emfa compensate obi based on the Agradaa kan de Esiama kan ye no ama ye hunu say Esiama mwa obobo Agradaa nti enenei ema na wale no so what you say based on eye emwa Agradaa abeboa based on eye emwa Esiama abebo Agradaa nti enenei o wade no en saade no enya de a esem no mienu etimi fa biku abrabom enti mibusa wo wo hoyi na wo so bibi sa abo abrabo mu a na wakoka okurasi abonte na wakofa sa ba ma na wade no ti Agradaa pese wo kyerɛ sɛ mwa na eye esiama abo no nti waka ne kurasi abonte pase de kasi abonte e na wakowade esiama enya de papa enti ne be yusu Agradaa no asetu ne de agina so e de akasa e de atu amanfofo na nyina esu bibi e de afiri ho sɛ wate ase enti so ko ba bi na wote se obi a yɛka Agradaa asɛm ye boni din ye yese ya na ono no enkyerɛ wo sɛ bi a obi eye den etan no ana sɛ sɛ bi producer obi eye den echiri no nanso so esu ene ban a ba ka cho say manifesto social media do so e dan ho dia no na menu mi nyina esi esu ade eye den edi firi mu na papa na ewo mu no ye fa na bone na ewo mu no ye to na ye de etugo enti ye de sua na ye den ye sua so what you say sa na tie se Agradaa akora so ba wade na ye mba wanya emfie 20 years okora me amte I don't care emfa me ho. So what I say, hey, ono ankasa kodu. So be hwa no ho de be ma adue o, so de be ma obi o. Hey, ono ankasa asem. So what I say, eh.
Esiama shabo friendly ye papa. With a 2000 years Esiama takes. But Esiama is on record to be said say Kawana Agradaa she where the antade bibia eso otua Agradaa say neniji ena ebusua ne hwehwe enti Esiama di coconut ba kokra ba ebusua ba gi amananya ni peace of mind. Yeah. So it's not about who paid whose bride price. And let's note it all. Because Zandi Kamel's issue cannot be repeated again in this country. What Zandi Kamel went through with Kanija cannot be repeated again. It cannot be repeated. We cannot sit down and see the same thing coming and smile to it.
My area de bi ewa ha eye maamiama maamiama o de kan be twere comment bi ewo ho say they have married already, so nothing can be done if only they love themselves. Oma wade awie bibia ntimi nsi wa kro ya wie ye na ansa ba na ansa be twere comment bi wo ha. The problem is the case. The problem is the case are going to accept him so he can live peace in the marriage. That is the question. On say our here at times ayana awofoɔ no ayana bebre na nsunsuanso a eba after eye our here no ayana impact no more no enkwa awofoɔ no so but ayana impact more no kɔ eye nkwara ne so. Awadija ye bebre asay eye efie tena maka cho say yesua de enti se okọ baabi okọ platform bi so na akote se ebia obi bo Agradaa din a eye agina so neti asem no a wokan ye se onya ti Agradaa din na comment hwe asem ya wa wokan nti wa wo gidi se nei eye nkora no be accept esiama na onya peace e wa wade no enye so easy said ye wokan no en saade no asi no ebetimi de sunsuanso bebre e de aba nkora no so awale bebre asay efie akreti enema bebre enti se opese wo gya wade a there should be a very good reason not to men dwene wo ho facts dwene eye nkwara no ho totase enti ne focus awade gya ye ho no enya de a eya de papa cause awade gya ye bebre no 90% of divorce no ama nkwara bebre no abo eye asesa obi no be jai because of so ni jai ntin kura no men hwe wo bo se papa ne mfi nkura no na wa jo ma sawram na mo ne nam saa e bia dane akronfo ne ade bi po abrabo bia enye because of our jai nti. So what you say nti se enei eye Agradaa abasin dia wanyiri ya se o vase so wo himfan ba bia wanyina duru Mahe obenya be 26, 27, 28 years. Na enei obeba efie na ne papa eni ho na asiama ene te ho. Pe ensem bi Agradaa be kan mre bi atwamu. Se sa kora no so ye obi a kire se odo ne papa yie pa Agradaa na akora pese o kire se akora na moto mu nyina ne ba bia akora ne papa na yima na ne ade enti na ogiri se obenya do e de ama asiama e wo eye efi hono mo ana sawati ase enti no esu ne ban bi hono mo wo social media no so ada ne ho di na enye ne nyina ne ekofa e de ko abrabo mu enti bi hono mo ye di sua de sawati ase
Agradaa made it clear to us that they are married. They've come to tango. They are wearing the rings. Esiama, where are you going to live with your wife? I am asking you. Because if your senior pastor wants a boy, always a boy. Pastor Siama, once a boy, always a boy. The ex-husband of Agradaa is your senior pastor. Yeah, you know about that. And was married to your current wife. They've had children together. And he never, by what we have seen, and I stand to be corrected, lived in a house with Agradaa that belongs to him. In all the videos, in all the elegance, in all the expensive things we see, is Agradaa's house. Mifie. And truly speaking, after the fall of their marriage, she's there. My brother, Esiama. You see, when you come body air, she and that was a Swiss you there. And I'm part, you're careful. Only a Siama wadi and a quarter wadi a wako sign. As I say, also your Mrs. Siama. Now, Mrs. Siama come a year din TMU. Mama Patricia Samoa. Mantida. Say Pastor Eric did also. That is the what you fear wadi ana. Now what call you see adi Siama ba? Na ye bia ushia say. We japadi na waya dadane enka wadi and wo bia tufu ana.
Edina eye Edina eye Agradaa de aso ne din so no ene yo se fa no mesese siama na de me sure se ono na de aso so keke eni eye emremu me madwen kiremu eni emremu but ebi Agradaa no hu ni se so far as one na wade ne de edin so ne din so yanto ono no nkire se Agradaa din na siama din na Agradaa be so ne din so nkire se ewo mremu se what you say na ade ba ko a esi ehye ne nsuni ade a asiama ye no ana anamo no a wotu no se uwonwa bema bi na otu sa anamo ni bia na wafa asiama de no e de aye disuade agina so e de atunifo Agradaa me ete ase se ne kuru pastorik e kwadwofo ompa adwuma odafie se nanka ono na ekoye adwuma etua light bay even ne makro mu ko school kura no school fees nyina ono na tua ye bibia tene kunu enya hwe ne fie ena ote enie musa se asiama oso kwa Agradaa abrabo mu no eye the same role na pastorik e pray ni bi na wo pray and answer this time assistant by this time no eye ehemfa ena eye Agradaa tie asiama odna kwotena wo fie ananse efie no ana Agradaa ne pasare timu no a omayete ase se pasare ke kwadwofo no oda sa efie no sa efie no mu amu ene wakọ akotena enti no no kire se sa wade we no enyina so no eheki pillars na ekuta wade no eye weak ono nti na ye ntimi gina nipa bebre gina so ka se sa wade we no eni foundation enche cause the pillar no a awade ne gina so no eye weak. Ko se de wo kan ye no se de ensuo ye ne sa na wi abe ye na akoto so onyon ko bodwe se hia na wasansuo eye den e de asiw de ho so tias enti se oye bema na utu sa na mo no asiama etu ye ni bia mema ne nye wo se asiama ye bi enti meso me kwa akoye bi but dwene ho sunsuanso no de bi frɛ kire beba no ho ne asɛm no cause asiama wa the foundation ye week video bebe to dwa na nsia na eye esiama kute sika bondo bi na de hye Agradaa ebagi mu. It means say sika na de Agradaa sika me sure say esiama benya sa amount no. Cause at your age na wakofa Agradaa me fan so be chen obe 10 years, be 12 years, be 15 years. Na wawade no na ode wakwa akotena eye efia na one ne kunu etim a wo se be mane akwadwofo enti wapam no onye adwuma na wo so be kwa akotena ho na wo so onye adwuma na the reason tia ode wade wo no ensada enye reason a eye strong bia no, it means that the marriage no e shaky ono enema ye no mika se enche kora within a short time. Amanfo bibiri kura be mama months bi 6 months eni ade na mami endi sankomo we e wo ha Agradaa e ma yete ase se almost a date which was 18th of November na enkawone esiama e ba be wade na the spiritual father eye Benny Dancing e be twetwe ye wade ne date ne de kwa akire ni ade pe information a enam social media no so a ye TV ene se amefa legend ton eye Agradaa na nkasa mumu ena e ka kire eye na spiritual father ne se ombetwe date no emfa nkwa akiri cause pe de ye tete ene information nya ne se awade be duru ba bi na Agradaa mpese ai se obe wade awade ne biemu na ai se Agradaa etwetwe ne ho. Inti sa date na eye Agrasco ebe kan se na spiritual father na betwe free 18th ede kwa akire no pe information kire se Agradaa no a na e free na spiritual father no so metwe date ni fan kwa akire. Inti date pa na ese nka Agradaa ede wade was 13th of January 2024. Data eye Archbishop Benny Dancing e share ye pa eno no na Agradaa na kasa esa akotwe date no at the bar on the 6th of January 2024. And it's 25th no November na Agradaa wade ye no. Even kura nipa bebre mo twa Agradaa ho hia. Bebre no kura na omunim sa Agradaa e wale. Taught us into information Agradaa de ba say ne spiritual father betwitwi date kwa akire enti na yes open no so ye ne den yo de no pay information ba kire say e Agradaa na mo no matwi enti na no I don't know say na Agradaa person sacrifice papa na enti ene ma ne ye be ma ne ye sa de ne dia ene ye mintimi nya den enkire en Agradaa sa ka bibi say after so oware ye no papa no send the threatening messages into oba report on ne ade be go no phone so en pe eye de atete o social media nso ne mpa information bi ensa keka yeso so e kire se message a ekwa Agradaa phone so eye message we ono na yate entam de allergy ton se Agradaa wade 25th no na papa ne send thank you for disrespecting me na Agradaa so send thank you too e de ma no nti Agrasco ye twen wo se obakwa ko report am ya chene ye twen se obakwa ko report no na eye those threatening messages ni nyina no ye nyina ye timi ehunu bi ni ehunu the kind of eye threatening message a eye Archbishop Benny Dancing send the bro cause per information reach ene de e kire say message what the bro wo ye thank you for disrespecting me and also send it thank you eye den e de ema no se what ya say and per date na wo se otutu share dan de wa and according to information and I'm social media so I tibia audio nyina be pia ye de be program na de ade nche say wa na afre no e man be say sa date ni cause awale duru ba bi na person be wale biem ni ade nti side na ye no I don't know say now person sacrifice papa no enti na man be twi date ni ko akire e na wa wo sa be ye nanimu cause nim say oye ne sa e be mana kasa na okasa na obabonta be bibi akase na opeme ni ade se do be kekan no na manfa hu se bia papa no kwa nipa bone ni ade bi I don't know entine ye twen say ne ye hwe so the all those threatening message ni be call a police for na invite papa ni ahwe the kind of a threatening message a just was send the bro yen koso ni tie cancel lutot asem no enche bia me bia phone line no aye den e de atomu na question mienu a begina so e de bia phone line no enie first one no aye enyina so a Agradaa gina ye ede wale eye esiama no enyina so papa say nei Agradaa se esiama be bo no 2 years ewo eye ne ministry mu na asode mu enti no ode awade no compensate eye esiama eye ade papa eye se nipa gina so de kwa awade mu ena de toso mienu eye se enei esiama ewade Agradaa no eye se enei okotena ne fie ho ana se eye esiama timi kopesomo eye efie bi no mutimi kotena mu na ye sure se enei se esiama kora eka se Agradaa mientu free fie ho na ono na esiama ntisi kanko ha dan ya ana onko pebosi anko ha dan ya Agradaa beko ana se Agradaa enko. These are the two questions I'm making so now so to my boss na wabechira wadwene ana se ensem bia councilor lutot eka ye bia e bia so wadwene kire wo hu bia no enche bia bia phone line atum na wachira wadwene e wo yenko so nentie no
when I see ama na to bibia o ma me hwe na wan fa ni suo ameka ensem a ensisi ye ka o wo ti se sia menti wasesa o wo ndi atambia mo. Wọ́n sọ come and see usum kan kwasi asem biomo. Wọ́n say na wo kasa de ya dio. En kwara ne papa de wo tena wo fie onu mpo wa pam no. No hima me kasa we ni be gia ma fie ahwa se de asem o kai validation akọ akira anka obetu akọtena sia ma ho no te. Otiyo da ben na wo ko ukrufie. Me catch you siama. If you live in the house of Agradaa, this marriage will suffer and it will affect the church. Siama, hear me. Your new position as a husband to the general overseer of the church doesn't elevate you to become a senior pastor immediately. No. No way. No way. No way. No matter how much, because Mama Pat says that the reason why he gave you access to marry him here was because your boldness in coming to say, I love you. To see the brothers, sisters to come and say, oh, I don't know. She felt like, wow, when your boldness. So no so and she no wale wa mu be start atwempla on pen the sase medi mu ho wale e wa sorry then. Hear the words of your wife and see your position. I'm afraid for you that if you are elevated to a certain level, your folly will be a disgrace to men. Where are you going to live with our precious Agradaa? Are you going to continue Obama to call our repair? Yeah, drive Agrada's car and still be? Are you going to be in charge? Or because now she stopped social media by your grace? That's what I told you now. Yes, you. Eric, no any word in Martin and fear be brain. What Pamelo? Wow, I feel I need to be one now. Oh, 9 years old. And I yell about that there who are the multi. Come on now, or call yellow. I see one go come on and go more in them. What in the nation to SU? Senior pastor now on no airbo Agradaa and what do you need? I must see Agradaa and in Tewaya Basa. Archbishop dan so no Agradaa who baby on in Begina on in Gina airport. Who Gina on said who are you welcome Archbishop? On never boy by a year who yiri. Mama Pat on any year program can see or GD and let Wabegun anymore you. Why? Because according to Sofu Penino, now or per se about 2 mobuasi and sana wadia ibaso. It's more no cultural same way. Disrespecting the words of your father will kill you quicker than you can imagine. The senior pastor wrote this on his page. And Agradaa is so angry because what the senior pastor wrote doesn't sound well.
And a bema na menenetona everybody who dey see ye and yema mi ko mu ne kwan e de me fa so ansana I take my decision say me to me continue that marriage again. Obia hu bi and obia dem say me mama apartment one I don't need anything from a man except love and caring. Already show me everything. And the only thing I need from a man is a love and caring. Asa, this is all the caring man. For so be any so. And yes, a tefrimpo will show you the love and the caring. That is what I want. That is what I want. Spiritual father. O mami yenu. So for mami jawari sebe 1 month me divorce ye 1 month and an angel a propose it to me and no crano or propose it to me as how the confirm me sister as so and then my brothers as so and they came to me say angel as yama say or person or barrel me cry I was very shocked. Na abusuya medicine say na me hear my analysis na me share my brabomu na me share memma yanyinya say me one more so wa say me they have been my life before amenya faso bi every no me peja me ho nya me ho kese say me ye sofoma me ye the leader and the founder whatever but say my sister
sofoma me agrasco why dear abusia mame emie eye phone line no emfa entum e wa ha na menya me first call bi enye den emfa emaso na menya call we emfa maso after eye call see ma bi phone line no aye den e de atum enti oso betimi aye den afre e de abaso nti menya me first caller e wo line so nti ma me peke no after eye me first we no ma bi phone line atum enti after this particular eye kola ya wafre usu betimi afre na wa kire wadwene ewo eye dwumadie no so hello
Yeah, hello.
Pacho, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. Me Pacho o life nti obetimi akasa abaso o life.
Thank you so much. Pacho mitsia wati funia. I'm talking from South Africa, Johannesburg. Okay.
Me Pacho me bo mamenya de we. Mame and you shoot this this disclaimer wa ha. Me you shoot this disclaimer platform so. Phone line ma bia to me adwenkyere bia obi ebe kire wa ha bia no me amete I don't have evidence nti asem bia obi be fro be kire na adwene wo ho bia no ye no we don't have evidence nipa no kana asem na wo evidence nti me issue this disclaimer wa ha nti obetimi akasa na afede nsem bia pese wo ka bia no obetimi akasa
me da sapa okay as for me Mami, any Yamawali. I don't have any problem with it.
Okay.
So far as say any family and with their consent, they agreed to marry. Why not? But if Papa Nimu be a cancer, we are there no crying one, and so quiet no way booster.
Sir.
If you no be a booster, you see, you know about three. I'm a young, but you're quiet. You're quiet and sign it.
Okay.
Because no crying one.
Okay.
I wish him well in his marriage. But me, Estia, Nanako, Adia Mempe, any nipa or dream so kita a dream, Kessi. Yes. Nipa would dream say, why dream so, and you can play your cards so well. I don't love such person. May can be see as in this one. Nadia or you're very intelligent, no you're very smart, or tell me you'll be say and me ya near. Yes. The boomy dean member I will just state it in parables. But it's just a warning I am spreading across.
Okay.
Eye esiama. You let me put it this way. Ma mimi yakwa wini ifri obo. I me say fi kura mi free that mi free obo asumenya. Ko obo a ye fret bronu bi asumenya. Ona mi free. Ye wo begro, ye wo asumenya, ene ye wo antrase. Wa you kwa wini obo ni bia no. Ube hu sa antrase kwan ahemfie ho no side. Ena begro ye clinic ho no baby a nyako aba nyako esi ni hotel no besin kwa clinic ho nyina ko gentry ho nyina begro ena asumenya no ube hu say me ode ni fancy into wa onim kwa wiye pa no ube hu baby pa otin ha me chire ena wo Agradaa no maami ono nso oye kwa wi mo manen so ne say agye a ene the smartness na dani slim no or the kwatna kantaman to ton idea sa smartness ni be times 10 and I mean so then it's slim more but the kwatna me wo fa ho aboso kan na ye ton spare parts it's me fear be near din pa and I'm very smart, very smart. So one of the smartest girl e wo wiasin hanoma e me so ono Agradaa no then when you so e won the company mo a enko be da nyame ase okay Efiama I know him ye share of Facebook is in be share and we became friends Facebook is in ye share you he sent me a text message on Facebook. I replied, and then we became friends. Because I received the message, and I want to say this. So the bay as na nipa no na adwene say we no person ya na adwemu bet surrender no we say I'm very loyal, but when it comes to certain things, I wouldn't pardon at all.
Okay.
My sister, the event sister course. I was on social media. Please, it's not a long talk. Let me talk. I was on social media and I met this lady. Mihu esiama wo way o flyer say you see why you used to be airport allegation on you. So this and that. Now we be who esiama me catch you say esiama. This is what I've heard of you. Is it true? Because I know you to be very disciplined and all that. And I'm so you call her mama, she's your mother. So I don't think what they are saying is true. And this woman says, you are dating, you are doing this. Oh, yes, sir. Insono. Saying, me means you. And I'm a co-sister, Ghpage. And I'm co-yeading. Me co-castai. Me castai, what I said, whether wrong or bad, me huni ye, and can ye. But me see, honoma.
Me pacho. Okay. Akwam ni nkyere mu. Mesere mo pacho me ba nipa ya okase wada roma munya time ma no why. Na o wonsem ba ko bi no bi. Eka.
So they take time and listen to me.
Oka sister course dey na makai. Obeka ya. Ohema ne esiama nsensem ne ba ya no. Sister course e video be to dwa na lady bi ka se esiama mpabo a wo hye nyina obi ne difra bro chebre ne ade mo kai. Intene mesere mo odi e mesere mo munya abotre kakra no munya abotre ma na de on kasa ensem wo ho to de munya time ma no on kasa obet ma to aso
I'm waiting for a platform to send a warning across and I've gotten this platform, so let me talk.
Okay kasa
and they cut through the page so live at that time. Esiama was sitting with this woman. I respected Esiama so well. I was in a behavior because I knew you were a man of God. You wanted to help me, make me a very stubborn girl and a street girl, tough girl. So nobody again I will bet sharing. What's my thing? And I'm very smart. Now social media is for me. I pretend as if I don't know anything on social media, but my boss watch a year. I know many people on it. I'm friends to a lot of bloggers, more Facebook bloggers. I'm friends to most of them. We've had an encounter. but I'm very loyal. I am a very loyal person. So I will always protect you. I mean, for Bibia and my bonsing. Yeah. Mammy, they make what 20 pages song. Say, lady Bia Becca, we are wine start free or call, and with Jane, most ask most more girls. Hey, Mammy, you need me. Now it's so bad because of the training I had from home. And then to say, yeah, the Amami, Mancasa. And I'm calling pages up, and I'm a copana show. Every now and then, I want me pictures. Now, I want me pictures and me. I have an account on Instagram with over 27,000 followers. Snapchat, I have 1,800 subscribers. My pictures are always there. If my pictures are blah one thing. What will it solve at the end of the day? It's because I really care about the guy and I'm protecting him. I have audios of him on my phone. We were this small Samsung phone, you call. Automatically, I recorded calls. I don't even go back to play. And the audios are what? On the phone. I could have give them to some people so that they just pour it outside there. And these audios are really going to disgrace the guy. But what? I kept it. I'm so loyal. But mommy will be the D Matem. All the while, I thought that Isiama is your son. We are protecting him. And I did what? I was also pleading. And we end up sister me back, me page, and so power show crowd. I respected you a lot. Me every Sunday be a share Reverend Obi, Mokpa. But because of Isiama that I knew, I started what? Watching your church program. But I didn't know you. What's my thing?
Okay.
Yes. What can say with me pictures, the saying, I just want to sound a warning to or no any Isiama say. Isiama, you are a man. And every route you take is before you. I'm very smart. Me read human development and psychology with human development and psychology. University of Education in Ghana. Me koye me service. Adenta Police Station, CID headquarters, CID department. When I'm here, me service, so I'm very smart. I am very, very smart. So before you play your cards, me ma play my cards with that. Ma play my cards with that. That is what I want him to know. So when you are getting me down, know that I'm taking you down as well, and we will all go down together.
Mr. My memusa a question we ha. Question ya mebubusa we. You can choose to answer, and also you can choose not to answer.
Okay.
Abra one Isiama share on Facebook na mo father and for no. Relationship be a pass and by one Isiama ntemana.
Oh, and no, that is what I'm saying. I wouldn't say things
for now.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah. But if there is a retaliation,
okay,
then we all go down together. Because I came to defend you thinking, say, I am really following a saint, not knowing. A tyrant with, I don't know how to describe him. And you have your own mentality, not knowing that Obi is smarter than you. It's funny. Ebiana, I am the younger version of her. Yes, I am the younger version of her. They should be very, very careful. I mean, person I can't instant the brain. Me say so say and obey so. Or like he should know that me too. I have audios of him, nasty audios. He knows. I have them, which can bring him down totally. So he should be very careful. And only very careful. Who say, "Oh, there will be a now, so you'll be a bonnet." Emma will be a marbons, and a man and so I worry it's your man. Also, I worry it's your man. on an instant our realness was in I don't like him. Name Penitiama knows. You should remember the catfish joint the other day when he called me. Did I step foot there? Because I don't need him. I don't need him. I don't need him. You should remember the number of times what once in my appearance did I show up? Because I don't need him. So he should be very careful. I'm just sounded this warning across. No, you're very careful. No, big appearance why anybody piano. Uncle Srebon the fact. So you said, dear Pia, why you piano? It's a bonita a tree. Uncle Patcho before it will be too late for him. All of them. And so maybe a better time. Me, found something also I'm a woman, I'm a girl of God, though. And I mean find something also I'm a lady of God or whatever. But I'm in my own space. And I believe in karma. Now the only way you piano, who be trust what but said yes to and to say, Mammy, no. Say yes, Yama, no. As for me, I am giving an advice and sounding a word of warning to them as well. So they should be very careful and play their cards well. Now, me and so the other bam is so dear. And they never know. Because Miss I agree with you, DBA check. And yeah, I'm also a blogger. I'm a ghost blogger. Yes. I'm also a ghost blogger. And I deal on Instagram. So, and yet, who be that. So they should be very careful. Me, it's Yama.
Okay. My memusa we wa. Okay. My memusa we wa how. My phone is memusa. Sa asamna ka kana sister ko se esiaman tada kakra na ne mpaboa na no o hye ne nyina no na obi ne todi frabuchiri e de bre no no na
himself
ya wo na o de bre no
on one okachre no
ono ne kachre wo se obi ne to bre no
yeah and nobody a chim because I've bibia dead say he is I let me put it aside. Okay. Maybe I did. So that was your side. Okay. Honum him because I've known him well now.
Okay.
They've really disappointed me because respect I'm a woman above him. If you're man, so I don't even need his life. But whatever he does, he should be very careful. Whatever he does, he should be very careful. No be bearance with Sian and Naso. No ni mo pa say and pa ade ma ye ni pay onko so ni pa no bonifache because and then I will be when it's sao but ochna thinki ye nim dia beto ya thinki ye twan on ye pa you are a fashion designer a whole I mean loyal person. What's my thing? I'm a very loyal person. I'm a customer protector. I make sure I protect him. But I am a yana dream. See, I mean, pay a platform so many times to talk and say, at that time, I was seeing you as a junior pastor of whatever, and you are helping this woman. She's your mother and what, and just him, you've married her. And you've made me know who you are exactly. In some, the one you be here, she. Then there's a sister here, Semia, or Becca. I'm a mere jet to say, I am packed. Me koye manka, me koye menki kuna, and ka wine and I. It's on your Anna. Let me put this before I go, Madam, Mami Agradaa, Makasa, Manka Bibiao, Makasevi. The air way Nankasano, maybe I shall baby you. But just stay cool. Near Dean. Nasa Wooning, me Mabeka me casta. Mini a Siama Fanyon corner, Mammy, no would need hot. Men in a bone come at 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m. Madam, no would need hot. And near my mini a Siama yeno, no would need hot.
Hey,
into my what's a say, Macassa? Kawanu to within next year. baby, I will be dad. May make an attempt to say you are coming to retaliate because immediately you make an attempt, they are coming to retaliate. Then you should know, say, so obi in the bonia, say, any shall see. Oh, you're quite winning, miss me, you're quite winning, pa. Miss me, if you are so many, on him, she will. Antaras me as a many, Madam, me says a supium. The minute a fear mammy, she and Facebook, no, Madam, no, we I'm sounding this warning to the new wife, ma men or warren. A fear mammy didn't come out 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m. Madam, no one jina phone so. And near mamma and a year, would me ho. So, say, what fear ye dean, na exna baby teen, next year be. And for one of the two mama and making action say you are trying to retaliate because immediately retaliate. You never young thing about social media. Me, I have nothing to lose because me, I got my own thing and maybe that. Yes, so I have nothing to lose at all. If your man will protect her, no. There were a lot to lose because me and your man want to make us be releasing about social media. So I see a man if you're no major crime. Or ben no major. So make sure you don't come and retaliate. So when you to me being next show one corner, I'm information one corner. Social media, I just wanted the Siama to know where he's going to. No, you're very steady.
Oh, Mr. Onipana of Renadaruma, Unjaima Moy.
What's here be? I'll bet you na sopemu. Now I pay will corner baby tea ashe. No, I could be say Siama.
Mr. Onipana of Resime phone, Safons, Mr. Onya, Mame.
Now, when I say 10 a.m., 11 a.m. now, in Como Bay, they are moody, and here they are moye. Answer. We are quawini, Miss me a quawini, into a sim and a make a show. They made them a hopa. I was walking, my tongue idea of hopping. Said we near Dean, sounds not misleading a dean. If I may fear somewhat nanako. Many a dean, pa. Social media, and as a bloggers now, whom no baby, now minimum. Into sheye. A siamano, says he a probia brenasia, a mere sia, no missing a brenasia. But me, yes, I'll so that. Into mammy, let me feel born a whole buying. France, I want to bomb a whole bang. And yes, I now manage it. Now manage it clean. And then came now. Eh, here be a hobby. In send a card shown. A siama, be very careful. So don't walk over our real make sure our real. Oh, that's Nemudin. Semubeye do, Semubeye Numo, Semubeye Diano. Snemudin, Cosierie, because our rear, ne quite what, me, a sign. With Mammy Agradaa, my card show, Madame Agradaa, my card show, me too for my card show, and my young home, I'm the queen of Facebook, I'm the queen of Facebook, never do when you woman them. Mammy Agradaa, it's your matune fro. So ne phone one mammy be and one come at them. Or mammy be man no mammy any nasty thing. Because me who anything of mine on the social media, then it will be. I'm telling you, it will be. It's Mammy Agradaa, Makasa you. Yo. Passion me that's the one.
Miss Medas say Utimi a frey. Medas. Hey, Siama. Abusia Yasemo. Say Uti a young commander dia. Obibesi, dear woman, you know, wonim. Wa Uti and 7 na Uti could deep in dear. Wa wonim, not just a Siama dear. A same baby, young Kaniha, my infant fridge. Abusia, phone line at them. Phone line at them, maybe at home. And to say, no person basso, now obey wagina, numbers no, egu, a yellow screen so no. Obey to me afre. Na oba be kire wadwene phone line no eyeden edem ma men try se metimi aye call bia na ni pane frefre mesim but phone line dem abie dia atom
o mamienu so
hello
Yeah. If I saw Ahintasem ni.
me pa cho ane o
Mesra me to make us.
Ah, obet makasa. Mr. Unload you tea no hono mame.
I'm alone, dada.
Aha, me pacho ne o sunti. Obet macho.
Na woman be was soon. Na woman be was soon.
Worry into obet makasa.
Me patcho you. Now, I want to say.
Nyame adum me yo.
And the radio say. Yeah, your friend is saying. Counselor Ruth as some of the kind is very important. Nina so you no correct. Na asembia meti o say esiama ni yembi a waye no nti na o compensate no. Anya bia ye dia ware compensation. Na menti Ahintasem da o. Ye dia ware compensation. Okay, yemfa ne say Agradaa ni kunkura. And I saw ni kun ejai for about 1 year and 6 months. Onga twetwam tinton time. That is different. And no pokra say odiwachi eboa wa. That is not the importance of the awarian ba obua wunti. What they will worry no e dia compensate no. I mean Ahintasem beside o. Okay. Enti awarian no the year compensation ma e worry esiama no. So in case enka onini kunda so te wa na still esiama eboa no a nti ko be jani kunu no de aware na compensation na aware esiama onini kunu ho
enya na sesi a wajai ni kunu no akware esiama yi nti sesi ano
na compensation dia aware compensation
ene agese esiama ne Agradaa nko eye omunko ebukum na ubetimi akon bie
bere menti bi da o anka Agradaa anka ne minim say abrante ya boa me obo ministries mo fair enough me ko shop bi ma no me ko to container bi me fa machine sim me money scan ko hand 2 bedrooms bi. That is the best thing anka odi why ni nyame so ade na we dey odi aware compensation say ade no kra wo hwe nhwe wo yi wani enye yi iki kra menti ase wahu enti Ahintasem nia counselor abakan is 100% correct. Adia no efie na moye na just is not qualified. It's not properly qualified. Moye na efie na say efie wa na mo ware. Qualified marriage. Oh, say na wo kan say we dey count share in san ni fans or the share in fine. It is true. There's something behind.
Ono de pe enti ya tete say ewo reason tia Agradaa yes but
yeah
I just say see nyine be hu bi e reason tia o de ka wan share sia ma wanye say bia eye mistake bi na bi o share da bi ohun yi pa onim de ono na ye ntia o yes
Hello onim nia oye enti bra yenya siama na obi ka say ye bompa ya ye bompa ye bi masiama me mani abra me bompa ma busuafo ne madofo na me de siama di anka ho me nya sa de ne da
okoye we akonya ya mukura akonya osa
onyame kura onyame
ese nyame tie mpa ye we
ese nyame sa ne mpa sa nyame kura on tie sampa ba me bompa ya madofo ni onga ni bie ni wonga ye na me de siama eni Agradaa di abeka ho na de madwin adwuma onyame kura on ma me chance nyame na ye som no onye nyame a oye yen sina twetwe so what you say wo ya de aye ni papa so bible kura ka say emfa bo eni boni anim di papa ni papa nye ma papa nye wa bibia ye papa se hwe asiama udin da bibia fi se wanya fame unya fame o betete se boy no otete me na me ka twa otete pa hwe nkola ya o mo ba ne ba ya oba from school to oba fie wo ka se wo asiama wani baji wo fie ho wo bebu akatema kopa ba bi kura akoda enti me de bra mo bia nya o no mankasa nware so nga ware awie ye ho ye hwade na mo mfa ye pa se mebo abasi amadin de me nya bi da me nya bi da onyame kro obetwema so enti bra ma me nya na continue wadwuma why prophet ma me nya o ya makasa mate mommy na me for a while next week why
mate mommy
Yo, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That's what me friend.
Mami Jawari. Sebe 1 month. Me divorce ye 1 month.
Abusia for line them. Enti cancel lutot video na yeti no. Obo Agradaa video we gina so de cancel. Enti line them. Obese o kira wa gina betimi afre. Yeah, hello. Hello.
Hello.
Mommy Pacho, good evening.
Hello, Ahintasem, Prophet. Prophet Ahintasem. Now, what to say?
Yanko Pardon, you know, I swear, Obian here.
Sadia, I want to see Mamma in your cold and you some kituat.
Oh, Munkafra.
I want no, I had me. The chair was your phone now. And then you may.
Oh, I obey my casa. Obey Omuti.
The kind no. Pesa me the kind fast me and to a na yenina ye bibi kakra adwenche na afutuo susuma yenina mekasa se maame mekasa se nua mekasa se eba nana ama yenina san se nimi ye se ya yewo prophet boy so no ya na yekọ apostle oh na me this time no me dan tuminti no ya na me da ja program na apostle baye no ti ade achia na nyata wana na meetie bi na nsese ene na ana anopa me start se meetie program no asam kakra me fan wo mu na me pese yenyina ye fa sanse apostle kasaye mu no o kan bibi se onne abusuafo bi akọ advice ya konuma asumdwe kruwa nkan sesa no mkano ama ayam se nipa bi mo msese emunti asie no ni ade no na de yokan ya metwe madwigina so a mepese busuafo nyina ye nyina da bia na Ahintasem kan bi se yesu ade sabi ye wo baby ti bibi ni ana ye nso ye tunya situation bibi na eja ye de nanti na ne kasa nyina mu no na o che bibi se enti ngwane je se da bia me ba na me beku anda me di atem na me ni je se o kasam na ma sam na pem me kakra na me se asam ni di o kan so so wo mu na ye hwe the other way round so a won set se sa picture ba da bontin ya thank you papa yi na numa bi aye numa bi the same thing ana na apostle erezi baba se bia apostle bedi hu ya o se bia obi ani anye ho ana genani anso anye se bia apostle ne anuanum bi asundwi abano so no eno so obi so enya so obi na nje ho menye ni sa se obi o platform so bia be ye na adwene se be de apostle braba be de atam na ena manage menye ni se beba na sa ne mom no bia study asem no ebe kwa all of a sudden no say yes ni paso mesi ni paso mesi ayeyi so bia ni study o si gi asem fa so once nya bibi kakra wadwo ya se bia nipa na betray wa na say dabi so me jidi yeso bia pasumdwe ana se dio asemo kan ya me se na mo pasaka da bia me ba na me ba ko na be di atama na sa ka sa no kra no ana me jidi so bia so mpanasa na mo bia se die asem no wo hwa na ye me nua ya se we ni we ya yo nanti bra ya bebre no kra wo do ni paninti no wo gina na chi na so no awo se asumdwe obi apasumdwe Nti me pesa busuafo nyina mama yemfa nyoma we anye bibi se ye di ye nuan mana ye mana ye abusu tese ye di obi achi a yemfa koma no ne bibi enwura mu because bibi abetumi asi and we must say the bia said your can the piano the piano be the atom the bia no and the man and yes say a basso comment na ba comment kama because especially nipa be bro wa homo de omo yo manim e bi me make say menyi manim e wo platform bia so da no me say me picture da ba bi makoma bi de na so be bro wo hono mo a ye de akoma hye bibimwa to the sense say e ba say nipa wadi obi achi no bia wo so wo de wo ka bibitia obi no oni nipa no akwakoye asomdwe a ebe ha wo ntino mama ye wo sade ye besia ye ne omo ye di omochi no ye ne ye ebesia ko se be ye a wo te se obi nipa no ntam abasomdwe a anko ha na nkobese bia nipa no bedi eyawo wona wagina na chikura no na kirefe obedi yawo se nti bese da bia me matra na nko da bi nti mo me fa saadie mo ye ntuma no odi obi achi a wo ba wo fese wontume comment a anya bone obegina so ne watie bi wo comment a no na mo ye fa kuma ne nhemu mbanko bese ade abachi na se nipa no aka bomu a na eno so akofa sanfofra ba ti ye nhua bibi na emmo ye nyina mejiri sadia make sabio mintie obi na so ye nyina ye busua ye chese ye chreche ye ho church ya adwene ewo niome bi ho sase de metie ye no de me fa no mu no nti susu ma follow obi a kosese de abachi na asomdua ba na ehaw enso afina ehaw so aba anka asomdua nso de obi ape nti ye mo ye homodin se ebetumi akonde sa na mami ne papa no asam no na me de me question po na me bisa na se because say no me ma ye bibi se me comment na me say me hwe sebe ya china na Ahintasem ni obi kobo mu aha me nti no me say no sa na madwene me pesa me kono mami nti ne kuru pani no ne ex no according to my no na 20 something years na sebda bia na wakano nti sana warrior no sabe na counselor church mu no nti sa anko papa so nti no ade bia maame no wo no papa no eni chefa wo mu ana because mami
Nancy Kramate says omo pass mbra bi o se ono obi tra be bo so mensia o se de yon na japade wo mu chefon se ntina I was wondering say Pastor free fio ntino ne chefa no wo Agradaa japade me nsa kan na se emra no se ne emra no kan wo ho ti se obi wo so me pacho me ba se obi wo ye platform yi so gina so na se otie na onim bibi fa ho onim emra no bibi fa wanda daroma obetima afram ne edi nkomo e de wo ho ko so ese etimi hunu Agradaa duah Pastor eni Agradaa atena no e fa no se senya wade kwa no mo wade ye na eye mpratwe e kra no mo te na emma e ba mu kura na sese no Pastor ko chefa Agradaa japade mu anase oni chefa bia e de o ti se wo onim de bi wo e fa mna no ho abetima afram ne edi nkomo betima kasa
so wo ya sasa mami mra bi kura oba ya wo so papisi ya akwa ya nsem bebre onu abeka ya se wo de sika no free bottom de free so tuomu a papa ya tue da hona o de kan sika yi ndi de so papa ya chafa kura wo se hono anya kwa papa so de na so still onu papa mami na tie anti no ni nyina no chasa babo papa yi na fia hoy kurano midrisa papa wa chafa wo so na atina mami kurana akase more than 20 years tino at least I was papa no nya chafa na nam sa papa no onya social media nipa sa no a ntino medna bontin ya ka bimpa na anamotuo bi kura koso se bia obenya ne chafa wo ho ana se sen Nana cancer can be say a kind of say brother on your brother and put me by our wall man. A me have because me and Casamukum have crown and you see one or more permit no danger. Na you kind of say or can be sent a branty a fear and a water and I say. Or the mammy, mean some mammy be free, the fear what Timu and a branch up a baby. Menin Nissa.
Or no pandy, Agradaa.
Aha. Nasa, why should I walk now? Nasa, dear, will be at more 20 something now, young to me who persevere, but Pecrania baby crack Roman and son of Walko. Now, what branch now, but now, and also so cobana, sir. Now, we any day. Na sister bi okasa ya ansa na mebe no asem chile ochira asem bi na ye kama pa se ye kan say obi aye papa na emom aware na wode etua naka no menim sa e wo ho sa dia anka na fa ne se de wo poka se oye designer oye fashion designer ya ka wa bi shop e kamara de amano Inti open was sorry, I walk on a jumum, or from a jumma wa bass, sorry, can come. No, Mamma say, you what 2 years, and then you nipple what to know 20 something years, and the idea. Often, as I were in a puna say, a guardian, or not so di Shannon. Na meka no se say no ye hwesa de ye si a ye ne ye didi nkrofakyi no ye ne ye no wo kire wadwene a na no ano no mema wakoma no nkom bebre na nya sa akina Ahintasem ne obi kwaye konum asundwe kuru a asem amma ti me gina hana ma ja ti mama ya nsha no sto na ja ye ne omonante me da wase
That's say also to me free ya ochire wadwen na ade ba ko a yese obia etiase ne se menya sure se obi tan obi e wo social media no so se hu se impo eye nipa mienu enya ntiase wo social media no so na ebia omoko social media beef bia memfa nche wutrim se bia omoye atamfo cause ebia sembia wo ka kire me amantiase enti na ebia ama me respond to you enti no hu sa ne mo no a eya men kwotan nipa ne bebrebe sa na it cause asumdwe de ye hello asumdwe de eye ekire bia asumdwe de nipa bia hello pa cha wo so betima kire wadwen
Ahintasem what you say
na me adom mo ye
oh fine I'm so sister bi ba kire na adwen I'm so ba kan asem bi be gina so say I'm say siaman nipa no say Sana me the imagine mo me free say amasa me
okay sa mo cause one can't but e bia wadwen mo no tie ne nsem no de atumu say na tie but one can de
sa say onu kra wo be kan kra wo say wo dwen a so wo say bi wo dwen na wo sa no person wo chine say how de e kon kwan wadwen wo wo hu ba bi wo free ba ba me ma dwen mo ma hu ba bi wo free ba am say wo bi obi friend na tana say nipa no na akwa no aso evu no esia ma ono no sabi o oni internet ni mu ana em so ba Facebook no ebia wo de anya o emikra ebia no wone ne na ana o dwane nu a say na nipa bebiri kope empra na so mkope yire no mo Facebook ne na sefo enti sister no dia agrada twinadi nti no me no obi anya hwe ni nyina ye be ma no na e bone esia ma no ono oton no because agrada efense ni pana no ye asole wo no kra no ono kra wo chi oba na di nti wo a wo ti se South Africa di obetwa di mo agrada de ono no sabi o to chacha no mo awini mimi ni agrada afa mini sister no be da we nkra ni kwan kra so ko be keka we nyina hunya so na metron because we do bone a nho kodi mu a ewiase bone akatua no owo bone na akatua no owo ade no se ne na ba ya so otu obi di na so wonya na sem de yen oba mi di na sim o be ma wo mi di na sim de yen but later so we obi a wo remember niema na bu se later ade we e ba me so no ni pase ya ma ya de bone ana sunsan so ba me so nti na Agradaa wo didi bempah atemwa ne ho sheki kakre ono no ho to na no refidi aye no so tan hwe papa yi se no si didi papa no so yedi na atemwa ya me de pa ya me de yi papa
are
so because na said what dey ye fence ayi fence Agradaa ye bempah beginning no papa yi na free Nigeria ni Nigeria for sofo ombehia na airport I say ye di menu anya ne me enti
wo se Archbishop and dance no did not tema ye o de nana
ai eno na make say me de no Agradaa didi na tem no ya me de kire say papa yi hwade Agradaa didi bempah atem so wo be gina Agradaa echi ana wo be si ni sofo Agradaa sofo be no aye course be no wako ana be yi ye niama so na metro na ene also odi free bempah so de ba so Agradaa no ono no sa no tie omu ade so me ka say free Germany ono sa na life tie wo ye na papa kura na no okun kura no be odi body di so ntima na di ono na pe no ho sa no koje na Agradaa no so de mehu ni say so onim odi bi ye Kofi anan so onim na odi sika da na odi sika da na gini sika na gini sika omu bi em ono na life no so akapen wo ye wo de cheme wo ye wo di match wo de cheme ono no obey bibia obey yeto so na life tie nti no sa sister na o South Africa no won't forget it say oni Agradaa no mu free hin kwawu ne nya stories wo ntwa so ye de ayi ye fence asiama bia ye ma asiama na twi na di Agradaa oni ni situ bia ono playboy atoka amano ekoye obi a on pay numa na say oye yi na di obaji too much so be man de wo show ba ya na if you say buo bam bia respecto ati a so ba hwe wa oba ba yo akodu say oba ye oboafo so oba oboa keke nyo obehwe wo so ati ase nti no sister no de stories no be kan dey go forget more because it's yama na twi na di no so bi to tompaboa man we dempaboa bi mpaboa bi eje no mpaboa we mpaboa be Germany mpaboa gua we mpaboa siama to top input bibi ba Africa ye be kakra no wo na chewo because na yiri ba ko twi na di ya o mototo mo ma Agradaa na Agradaa su gidi no mo sisi ma me no di about ye adwum on su dia ono su dia ne ye on say we are saying Bible was ye kun ye da ba ye mu so ati o si de abre bia ye mo mpa ye cause tamfo no o si ye su de bia o si ye su awia o si su anajo o si su anytime bia nti ye mfa mpa bo nye adwuma sisi ya no me wo mfa se be ne me yiri wo makotwi oba bi na matwi na di na matwi madam fu bi edi na matwi obi edi na matwi na me da me yire ho we to tia ma na do bre na we tutu ye ma wia na we to ai den be ka me so tinipa de udi ule mo na odi ule mo ko obi ni so asiama no say ono no ope obi atwi na di ana wo konyes obi kan say asiama oba no akofa Agradaa no akofa no wonu no ho ne no ma no o wale ye nche bia no no onu no hu bia o wale ye nche so nti no kaso wonu no hu dia na ni hu ba bia o pa fi o firi ba ti me so me das bi bye
that's so to me prayer. Now it shouldn't always be say uye nipa na wasase so a obi ebeboa wo na chese wo de eye boni aye atue nipa ne kada bi tinam se ye ha sometimes isua de enti se o wiase a ema ade a ye frɛ no ungratefulness ema ye tag ema da wo so cause maka ena mekoso aka se ontimi ne nipa ensan e wa bra nipa ne mfom anase wo mfom no enti se ono obi nante na ofom wa ye woni ma bebre a eye se wo hwe 1 enipa we wafom me pen 2 waye me papa pen ene nante ye no emfaso amanya wono so ene bone ode aye me no emu de ahe ene doso na bone no aye me no kura no impact ben ene nya wo mabra boso ba hwehwe sane ma na no akompare ansa na decision bi a wo no watimi ataki hello
Ahintasem.
yeah mommy
Mechiamo me matiefo nyina akwaba.
Pacho biajo so.
Yo. Na Ahintasem de wa ade ba ko pe na me de pe Ahintasem asem papa ne mlipamu no me yiaba. Me pa chao Ahintasem afensu biem wadawroma the way I will program ni si tie nchirichiri mu koyie no. Eduro bia nka dem na nka wish say nka be select pa no we be WhatsApp group. Nenka ocha na ekoyie because mimi mom ni di about 90% no Ahintasem na miti because sebe ebi wo ho aya na ntiatiamu no edoso unhye da enya asem no 100% na Ahintasem de eduro bia nka dem bia mfa nensa emoso nenka we be WhatsApp group wa select pa na channel ekonanim because channel we de to me de eye ahonka channel me da say me pa chaw ewraba na obekasa e no first caller no broken heart ache no enti no sebe amano kasa bebri
menya sure say broken heart o menya sure
broken heart 200%. 200% esiama atwinedi nenka woni esiama ehya ase no nenka yese first 2 months or so na yese wo hunu nipa woni ne chate a ebia ne hu kodi mo no enti eba saa no a na wonsam no aye bebre sebe na sebio ntiase no edin pa de woka no no akura wontiase basa na aye okasa ni bebre asebi nyansa sembia nhede nim be mienu bi pe enti no basa no a wontwitwa ne nkasa so na mitise se Kofi no sebio munya bibi kakra medeme ho wo bia prene nkwa nkwa ye ne kra ho adwuma medeme ho odefo tese me ya Kofi no bi no munya aka Agradaa dawroma na wosusu ye kauni intelligent okasa me se masrapai ye kra ho adwuma me we na de ndien enti broken heart ache no womie nasem no so enye kasatente na kama se ne ho akodimu akama enye de ne ho akodim no mfama no na esiama wono wonam ho no wabɔ ne to pampers wahu enti no mo mane kasa anye bebre won kana sem no straight na kama moa no na oba Ahintasem so afutuo bia no yen kolemu no ya frene ye de ama no na Agradaa de Kofi mienu ubetimi ni Agradaa atwe a Agradaa agye esiama afiri nsem ti won forget ye panachew me pa chew Ahintasem Agradaa ni esiama wo ma wale na wo mu di kawa share nifa no Agradaa sebe odini nyansa na odete asasi so edura wo makodie ni ntama wo makano ehun hyehyeye na wo mu hyehyeye ya sa group no mu ko hye mu no wo mu ka wane ne ma ye di hye nifa a sebe ehunhun sam ne ade ka ho a wo mu di ahye nifa ntia no de enya nwanwa wo bia onim sa ade we bia behu nipa ni mienu nipa ni mienu anamoya wo metu a enche ebe ha won papa enti no eho de wo man kasa nimti sebe ye ne ye nimri de wo mu de ka wana konu bibi mu mu de ahye yense nifa na Agradaa de me no ade kakra bi na me hwe animu because me betina me gina Ahintasem program so ka se emfa ho ne mretenti ebedi o Agradaa se binyamransem ne afreni ma asem a wadi wo Ghana mamu di nipa nimu atwitwi wani asia ma wale no kura de nya de ho asepu ehia me ba kokura because woman kasa no ma kotwitwa wo mu nwa tire no mu num wo mogya na kama ebedu wo mu beto fom Agradaa wapem na emomu no Agradaa gina Ghana memu di a Awurade ebetina ni channel sudidi atem oba besia sofo panyini yan fani ni agro sofo panyin na wuka se obekokwa mi eho na hia me na nye oni asiama wo mu niama ne sebe bodam sama wo mu die wo channel so no eho asem hia me kra na emomu no eyese nyankopon wa yedi na chi no woni Agradaa di wo Agradaa wo de sofu panyini abebo ni wuto wo nsuro nyame wo nsuro ade na wo de atwan na wo behunu eno hu na hia yi o se Awurade nhwaso ntwi Agradaa ka na nye oni asiama wade bodama wade we se na ehu asem hia yen no entiro ye mpai ba ye boy no kekaba kopo na ye ma Agradaa wo benya so akatwia ade bia wudua ye bia Agradaa wasase wutwa na edua no kura ahia wie enti Ahintasem yi woni asiama wale ne de ka ne ye ka bie ehun hia na emomu no di Agradaa ye na hu akatwia no ne nsa enka untimi fasofu panyina ni meye fom wabodam Ahintasem dasi nti de mekaye no wadawroma ai channel na eso ubie WhatsApp group no na ye support channel me dasi pa thank you
utimi frere. Yeah, hello Pacho, good evening or good afternoon depending on the location. What life in Professor Kasari Pacho.
Yo, Pacho, that's the brave. Now, my son, child was still full in a any of my power way. And that's a million for and a mission for now. I glad that in a person attack.
Pacho,
I glad that's where she said, Sabi, so for women come from a bonnie. And now, Sabi, it will come this part making a Japan one. Young Shenipa, I glad that boo fast so a brand new work of mono. Physical garden yanya divided by people who any part of the bed 2,500 people. Now the question is say, halfway a binum sika on the back hadreno, Nesika ubi could deal woo. O Yenny Musica on the ma ABD and just survive. And now Sabi Uyentino or Pibia Kahona Abua Ebusia, no the buyer sell the Pamboneso, a fire o Jaya Udia. Halfway so. Such when you move me after you were a Agradaa. Ain't you one of the Agradaa for infant kitchen? Will be same on Pymesium, a same money empire, a same money problem. Because the same I will come her. And now say, Agradaa, I didn't couldn't Agradaa couldn't see me now, Tina, a point out not of South Pole, fear, and my who dear, or Bema or now over 20 something years, almost a year no. They were the year no. Nesse wo ya mieni akofesa obawe abra oni gaye musumi pensiampo maye e dia ai o say e fiam nyam paibo ayem o nyam paibo aye wo no no nim die okomu e do dika ko tuso ntino e hu ayi bia ba onu anim e do bio Ghana na mili awari do musem no Ghana e ma de bi mpato be kasa US me nim Ghana ba ya asa US so wo no bi ware na awore ne kwa ban mu a ade ma ejapade bi a wunya ye efiri awore ne chi eko bia no awore ni gu a ehema mu mienu be ma do chefa wo entin ka ehwemu a se US no ware ya enka Agradaa bra ware e would say so fu e process we no ade bi Agradaa bia no sorry e wo chefa wo na Ghana dem di millions de fitie into hono de so wa ban mu dia still la Eric was standing good chance say I was say Agradaa point e manim fa de hunni en sound to side Japadi en fa community papa ibra wa bre e twe a wo kidi tema mi so e dimbo atedi de mekwa mi di na tembi se se me papa em tara grep anya djuma so wo so fu mua na wo ta ko ware konfo ada ide na ha wo di na tembi say na onim de obo ban ho ban na say le we ni dia Agradaa wo nyina yi menya sure say
pasare kene e ya Agradaa ware menye sure say bia e komra mu cause the entire cancer on say Ghana mra no e ma wo eye 1 year after divorce ansan watimi awade biem and Agradaa chi wo ja wade so say be bosumi nsia kora mai na watimi asa wade na it means say one pasare ka wade menye sure say e ko emra mu sa cause na ke mra no e be si Agradaa ho kwan so obetimi awade within a short time na wo ja wade no.
Okay, we musu a Agradaa so resofo o se ne de we prophet kwata ho na ni ku free e se ma so resofo na bible mu e den kwan na onyame de awaresem fa so o se ade a obetima gina so agai ukunu ana o yere edwamamo
so no ntinana ono ntinana Agradaa chinchina anche ode adwamamo etake ne kunu no ana se mo wurafi se utie Agradaa ade a ogina so de jawade ne nyina o se ne kunu akoba adwaman adan ya ono obi akodi nkomo so wa hu de na Agradaa pese ogina so no
but you Agradaa fi se woni nyansa e kema no nyansa Agradaa okay me chiri bo ba chiri ma chiri Agradaa so nyansa po pa woni nyansa pa e kema no nyansa Agradaa because they would everything enough for all these years let's say what they ban so a do oni adon de ba woni nyansa Agradaa yes ma tira na awore so na Agradaa can say what say adwoman no so be we nya a single proof so finally obanada
debi wonya bi
Agradaa won I think Agradaa no is never so ka sabe no I don't so bo nyaman I reckon no but ka so bo nyaman it's one like a kwalfo so ujani yanko and you Agradaa only any reason osofo mu na osiama so kwa no bible say say wo so say oba jai ni kuna na se ni kunu mu ya uko ware na so bo nyaman bi and you say so ka so bo nyaman to mu no asofo no mu ni from so kwa no mo nyawo say o mo nsa kokombu ma be bo aso so ya so no because ba mo mre ni na di wo mu I say so for say or so push that our here so come on ya the kiso so manya any matter form free form amen say go mu ni mo wade no o mutumi kasa anyhow it check so and the I feel like a kiso for grammar for na mo so ya e found to can say guru e sha agoro bu na nfa wa so no we no say ka mo sorry e defend the name of God we defending am so say no the mo ye e tie na ko e mra say mo ko sorry and the Nigeria the politics abra onyankopon asema edutimo from mo so and da mo ntimi nka sabe ne ke hin mo so for kese mo gan ninam abisa be ne hin mo mo ye hu say mo na mo share de ye no ye na mo de share so dem and ana mo ntimi kan wo tem
okoka sese ya oboba bedina tem enti se no obi anadwe so cause obi so fo bi abaka bibia atemdidi abaje no nti akwese obi anadwe so ma me nya na asema no cause obeka bidia ene wa wonim obedi watem enti no obi ampese oba abeka bi no bedina tem
any na sila say based on the okay and the sila say any na asofo na aba no wonu mu esuro nim kati wonu kwa na eni omote mo na ebu wo mu na eku wo mu anu mo kanya ko basem eni eku wo mu ebu wo mu ehemra se mo mu nka o kai be ku na bi nka na eku wo ma bibia sangom na eku bi twetwe bi nti no mu nyina ase na what dem dey be do no so won timi nka dia e dey smile so mo resign to bi mu because e bia me dinya me din cheye me nti asama si the one Jimmy and Car mills the democracy or so them in the credit, but could be a day. Many money be on your Bible say, okay, be so you be a crab baby was in the room, or still catch exactly Kamasa Mission Israel for Minnesota or Munti, and so the one can see on this woo, maybe so much just lose a hill, but one of the back and French home. So catch on this woman, you know, moody or woody more so. And the family was so continue terrible cat. No one can say anything if we have 1 year, we have no business or one chain.
Okay.
So, when you say you won't change, so Monk can do much. Okay, Monk can do much under that. That's what you do much under the and as well. Yes, we will go for when you take a budget and for do much and so and we just would be and the Monk Colonel. Now, I'm part of any man coming and part of the house on some company, the most of them, and yet, no so you for you madia won say you must hear yes and be no ye o we any fin Ghana your Christian man to for mine
Pastor Mate but as so so to me frère obetche that's fine okay said na make no enye always no na eye oye nipa na o wasase so na obi efom wa na chese ode eye ungratefulness ede yaketua eye den ede mano eye se agrasku eye agrada etimi etias yese otwene mu kosoro ebetene ebeka fomo a enipa omotwa ne ho ahia no eye den a omo ene befomo no sede omo omotwa ne ho ahia no no efom omo no automatically ono so befom bi ti se oye nipa na se obi efom wa sede na meka no uwe enipa no obo abrabo mu papa do sen eno aye ede ama wo ena bone do sen eno aye ede atia wo okay bone na oye de tia wo no kra no impact ben ena nya aye ewo eye wa brabo so nti we sa na ema ni nyina no ahwe bone na nipa ne ye kra no efa ba bi efri wa na ebia wo ye bibi na gina so me nipa ne ye sa we sa na ema ni nyina na hu se oh enipa no ebia 60% 70% aye papa bi de ama wo na wakai ontimi nipa ne nante a enye didi atem nye ntokwa enye entro twa betwa to no so ne manema na watwe ho boko e de afiri o yeah hello
Good evening.
Evening. Me pacho on kasa den kakra mo madaroma.
Yo, good evening.
Evening pacho.
Yo, pacho asem no na me pese mi kan bi kakra.
Me pacho wo life into bit much awaju.
Yo, me pacho your friend is say our jaya no kra dey so bi jaya traditional marriage no kra na enko court no kra no. Nipa no chefa no say nipa mo ti ho na mo ya ade ne de ne chefa wo mbi. Pastor Eric no say wo mu aware ne nko ade ansa na wo mu ye sa property ni de se ni sika wo ni sika ni chefa wo mbi. E na afeso nyame asem na adwaman bo no kra de yenya nkropon no a wo so wotane aware jaye. Ti ya menti ase se asofo bi etimi ja aware kra aware foforo wo ja aware a wo nware biem. Yise wuo adwaman na sem odi eno de eno no ye we say na share samra no em side that say Paul so when bet nyame no ade o so otane aware jaye enti sa Agradaa woni Pastor Eric no mo nim nyame dia eni kwai so mo ja aware impacho mi so mi de kakra me wokan.
Okay, that's so team better awaju.
That the senior pastor would die. Everything the pastor wrote this on his Facebook wall. Disrespecting the words of your father will kill you quicker than you can imagine. And this is what infiltrated Agradaa. This is why Agradaa is very angry. This is why Agradaa doesn't understand why you should come and write this. And the words of Agradaa were so harsh to the senior pastor, to the extent that he said that the senior pastor would die. Everything the senior pastor has said on her, it will come on the senior pastor. That the senior pastor will die, for she Agradaa is not going to die now.
Pacho phone line dem two person watch wajuna eye cancel lutro sa kan sembi am pese di ho komo entina me go so bo video no e de a kire wo enti phone line so dem o pese watch wajuna betima frɛ na watch wajuna.
My lessons are that. And Kum Chacha too has come to say that the spiritual father was right and what? Where I sit. A spiritual father has no right to determine who you marry, when you marry, how you marry. It is the law that determines how you marry. But because you have made him your spiritual father over the ministry, he might be looking at the ministry so as not to cause you to do any blunder that will affect the growth of the ministry. That is why maybe he will step in. But the fact that he steps in, whatever he says doesn't hold water. So Agradaa can go ahead and marry Angela Siama without their spiritual father's blessing. Nothing will happen to them. But Agradaa, in the final part of that video, said, based on what the spiritual father wrote, she Agradaa has disowned and is no more a daughter, and the husband, there are no more sons and daughters to their spiritual father. Now, the spiritual father who want to beg Apostle owusu bempah to forgive Agradaa. According to Agradaa, that the man has gone back to tell Owusu that she's no more my daughter. Do whatever I want to do with her. So the case that Owusu said he will not go to court again. Now he's going to court to go and sue Agradaa, and Agradaa says he's ready to go to court.
Sa assembly asamo am yesho se nipa bebre na e believe se eye nokore se eye Archbishop dancing after rules bempah aka chere se onfa Agradaa nko court na enye nokore me kasa de ma me ho se me sa asem no enye nokore se eye court no asem no papa no e de Agradaa ekọ no eye Archbishop dancing na asa after rules bempah aka chere se onfa Agradaa da bi enye nokore. So what I say, but said them kind Agradaa they say or sacrifice wa na ope a public sympathy bit my bookies be no and a den e dey go so and depending on the way asem no esitie nti no se woka na wan hwe ya wo so beka kwaje di se sa na asem ne tie but enye sa enetie imagine mo no enye enokore cause Agradaa no emeye hunu se enya de se okoko ma bia cause abrebeto odwa Agradaa ko post levels bempah picture eye enhunsem bebre na eba ya yesi Agradaa to apro ebi mun se obubugu dem ebi sina no acha ne ade no Agrasco be gina ho na oye video ene eye tune na ode kasa bibia na ode kasa enkere se na Agradaa eye obia na wakoko ma be 7 days and pay de ono ankasa ebe kan ye no akire no am ye hunu se enye koma ena ogina so kopa acha na emum eye court nsensem nti na opeso sacrifice na ye na spiritual father nti na se oka asem a obetimi ede wini eye public sympathy ama as na spiritual father be the dance no abeluku bad ni pabonini ewo ono na Agradaa no adofo eye den animu betimi kura ka se ebia asem kura rules bempah be kan no ebi kura no de so Agradaa ahwe obubusa eye ne translator no busa na se o asam na amde call eye police station akosi se mu follow any ade ma me no fa no court no ebi kro be so Agradaa hweye na Agradaa ebe dan ne so banye de me hunu se eye court nti na okopa achew nti ono ne de Agrasco ne de obase o sacrifice o de ene jijigina ye wa nyina ye de na utibete to atiase de ono no be kan ebe ya yin bi ono no betimi aye da akire monso wakasa man nipa bebre na believe se be spiritual father no etu sa na mo no nipa bebre believe but me ametie sa asem ne de nyinni dise bia obi a wonim ebia Agrasco ne bia beje sa asem ne de but me amenim Agrasco pan de so what you say
Agradaa says that Angela Siama has now warned her not to come to social media to insult again. So she
Sasam no so no enya no kore. Me say Siama can never control a Agrasco. As long as Siama still lives on Agradaa's roof. Say Siama eti Agradaa efie eje Agradaa sika etu no butom. Ontua light bay, ontua water bay, ontua danka, ontua aduane a there is nowhere eye Siama ebetimi control eye Agradaa. So what I say about Agradaa pretended yeah hello I'm picking call hello
Ahintasem pacho ma babiem
okay
asamoa lutrot kano eya na Ghana fo bi mo ho a minim sebe wo munya wo mu nsem edifri ade nti na ya no mpese wo mu di sofo panyin bempah ni mu etwitwiri fom sa se Agradaa spiritual father ena waka kire sofo panyin se won fa ne court asem we kura menti ase eyesa na mo pese de bia na sofo owusu bempah munya asem bi ekafa no ho na me pa achewo Agradaa begina ne channel no so a odidi na tem se beni dance no wo hefa adenti na that time no de munyi su word bi se papa no entimi enkanchira Agradaa anase one fresh of owusu bempah na ompa na cho se de ne ba ne ye no ne kasa enti de omu ka no wo munya aka na sa Agradaa spiritual father no oni hu kwan oni hu right kra se wo fa fon e fresh of owusu bempah e ka kire ne se fa Agradaa kokot
on no
kasa kra sabio
on freno na ya Agradaa na ebo ni key e de ato papa no so na manfo fa na se sa na tie but nye sa na tie what you say
Ahintasem sa pepepe na me pa che se nye sa na tie enti no mani pa bi mu even fan to o ma no
ekranka
se ekranka sa na me pa che
okay
so,
Matias
na Agradaa no se nipa huru the way a maame no ni game ene ne ntra wo twa to nipa so etie enti mu even ne wo ma no kra nka sa asem no kra na mpache wo mu kasa asem we sei no Agradaa be gina ho a wo bo obi a onyankopon ama ne home a wo te ase oye na adwuma no obebo no wutuo no e di asem e na wo mu so wo mu bi wo ma no kasa asem we no e di asem wo mu wo ka efa ho so enti Agradaa no wa ye no ho se be bronsam ba bi a oba ma Kristofo nyame asofo se wo ba be bubu no ase but anya adwuma wahu eti mo bi anyi sa asem ni ntum kra afensu bi me Ahintasem Pastor Eric Agradaa ex-husband ye ka ho agyapade ya ni niema me pa chawo Agradaa no abegina ho ka se wasi dan ama ni kunu Pastor Eric ewokwo odi ache no enti Agradaa begu ni kunu ye ni masi gu nanim enti ba bia Pastor Eric edrei sebe ontimi ntosement be 10 bucks ana enya no kura se Pastor Eric tina ase oni Agradaa wale ye no wanya adwuma da nobody knows Agradaa yo ba bia wo twa ntro to nipa so ema wo bia sebe na dwiri mu no obeje edi na se enya pade ye de ete ye ne se Pastor Eric omutu ho anamon enu nti wo ye smart aware esiama se woni esiama etina aye no ende achentu o mbe start from time on the train pra enu de ni nyina ye whole of stories na Pastor Eric nya de a obekọ ensapan saa na emere pemu no ye betin sem efri Pastor Eric ano ama shoku wiase na eme se onam se Kristo tuni munti no wa home so ene wo hwe di nyankopon obeye no ti Agradaa de wobi besie she's finished obi anyi na no mfiri sofo owusu bempah me pa wa chewo me da ase Ahintasem
me da ase se utimi sa ba kire eye wadwene thank you mommy abusia yenyina ye twen tesi ade obi atwen so beti bibi e de afiri eye pastor ko eye Mr. Eriko na ya hwe ba bia eye susuan e de bode ho no eye den e be fa me do bibiara se utimi e be join me na itimi de program eye den e hyehye so de mahwere bia na Yankopon eye den enhyema na mu na mamensa enka biem se enye asiama entinene agrasco ese wasachara na Agradaa na nkasa confirm ena nya asiama ntina Agradaa ye din Agradaa se okokoma ono ne Yankopon ko bompu nimpu ono kora enya ne kora ye ki ena Agradaa ebo yasema okogina so e de kopa achewo ene aya confirm ntino still na mentiase se nipa bi understand no mo ka ena ye asiama ntina Agradaa ye din esi asiama na control Agradaa na den he Pastor Eric kora ne wo makora ebi wo verse kora no ntima control no na wa wo obi besi ebe fa wo say you know rapture no ebe ye say you know intina abusuya aha na this particular video nyina ebisi me de wase say utime be kan me ho na itime ede eye program yi ba wie eye successfully Yankopon ya do ma ekina mesa enemo nyina hia aha eye Ahintasem TV mesa so wo so na onya and subscribe ya no subscribe ya na don sa abo no so am said be ya video bi e betumi anas any live bi be bia no so benya eye update e wo phone so e watimi aba bedwane ye de wahwere bia no Nyankopɔn eye de enhye eye wana mu me bompa ye de ma won se Nyankopɔn nyim mfiri esan ene amane ne nso hwe bia Nyankopɔn eye adomo a ekina mesa ene mo aye